It is only INEC that decides the results of elections in Nigeria, not your PVC. The sooner you understand this, the better for you. Your PVC is useless. It is only INEC that decides the results of elections in Nigeria, not your PVC. The sooner you understand this, the better for you. Your PVC is useless. It is only INEC that decides the results of elections in Nigeria, not your PVC. The sooner you understand this, the better for you. Your PVC is useless. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on your time zone, I have come this evening to preach the gospel truth, the gospel of Biafra restoration. Like you all know, my name is MAP Ezioku Bundu 1 in Biafra land. And I welcome you all. Mwadakara good evening from here. Chibeze. Miracle Eze Ndewo. Shaggy Ebony. Greetings from there. This evening, I will not take much of your time. I will go straight to the point and I will preach the gospel truth. Like you all know me, I am not looking for someone to praise me or to like me. I know I'm at your favor. I am here to preach the gospel truth. And if you don't like the way I talk, please, it is your phone and your data, your Facebook account. You can just exit yourself. If not, once you constitute nuisance here, I will block you by myself. And well on time, too much people. If it's only one person, so one that is watching me, and that person is reasonable, that person has brain, that person think before he talk or she talk, then I am okay. I am contented. I will be happy with the person. I don't need 1,000 viewers without brains. This evening, a lot of you will not like the way I will speak because I will speak the truth. Hyginus Madoka, greetings from here. Ike Chukunnaji, greetings from here. Mazi Tochuku, greetings from here. Ostino Onyeka, greetings from here. Adak Ewere, greetings from here. And I greet every one of you. If I don't mention your name, please pardon me. I'm sorry. I really apologize if I didn't mention your name, but I don't come here to mention names. So this evening, if you check the caption, osetigo, they are on the run. Now we want them before it started happening. The first question you will ask yourself is, who are on the run and what is happening? Now, I will tell you those that are on the run and what is happening to them. The obedient and articulated mugus are on the run. Now, some of you will say, Mazi, why do you hate Ndi Igbo? Why did Mazi Achebe Paul hate his own Igbo brother? Now, I will tell you the reason why I hate my own Igbo brother. There is 3 people that contested 2023 general election. And that 3 people is Atiku Abubakar. Okay, the rest are Epokote Ekwon. But the main contenders are 3 people. Atiku Abubakar, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, and Mr. Peter Obi. Now, among of these 3 people, the person I hated most among all of them are Mr. Peter Obi. And I will give you the fact and figures. I will tell you everything, the reasons that I hate him more than any other person. Because he is evil. Remember, before 2023, what was reigning is the turn of Ndi Igbo, Igbo presidency. And according to them, they say that it is rezoning, which they conducted in 2019, that make PDP to produce Atiku Abubakar, which he, Peter Obi, was a running mate. And the APC produced late Muhammad Buhari, who both of them are from North. Both of them are from North. That gives them that if Atiku Abubakar win, then North have produced the president. if Muhammadu Buhari win, not have produced the president. Now, they told you that in 2023, they will zone it, it will be Igbo turn, Igbo turn. And the prophet, a living prophet, the man that saws tomorrow, in 2015 said, and I quote, that after Muhammadu Buhari 8 years, that the next president is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And that very prophecy, Peter Obi is aware. Every plan, every evil the Nigerian government and the Fulani Caliphate plan, Peter Obi is aware of all of them. Now, come 2023, 2022, PDP was organizing how to do primaries, and all the Igbos were championing for Peter Obi. APC were their own doing primaries. Before we know it, Peter Obi visited the UK, the same UK that put Ndi Igbo in dungeon. I made a video when Peter Obi visited the UK. I told you people that Peter Obi have collected money, that Peter Obi have sold Igbo presidency, and he did that in order to stop IPOB. Peter Obi is on a mission to make sure that he destabilize IPOB. A lot of you say, oh, Mas, you are joking, you are this. Immediately, Peter Obi came back from UK without informing Ohaneze Ndatoro and Ndamosu, without informing the Eastern governors, without consulting any Igbo governor. He decamped to Mosuru Party, Labour Party, a party that has no direction, a party that is like autopilot, a party that has no vision, a party that has no taproot, a party that 1 million of the party put together can never come second in Nigeria election. All of you clamp and jump and followed him. Hey, Igbo presidency, Igbo presidency. And I ask you at that point, with which party are you people clamoring to win this Igbo presidency? Labour Party. Who is in Labour Party? Where are the top men? Because when you say you want to become a president, you must have a cabal, whether bad cabal or good cabal. You must have a cabal that will be your backbone. The same British and Israel consulted and contacted Obasanjo. Obasanjo, who masterminded the killing of Ndi Igbo. Obasanjo, who the massacre was carried out by Obasanjo. And Obasanjo came out and said that he is supporting Peter Obi. I told you people again that this is just a game to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fail, to delay the Biafra restoration, to make sure that our Biafra, our freedom is tempered, that we will be divided. We will now, what we're supposed to achieve within 1 year, we will now achieve it with 20 years. A lot of you, we are shouting, Mazi, hate this thing. I told you people that Peter Obi, immediately election, Peter Obi will be the person that will come any protest that will give him the presidency. All of you, we are shouting, Mazi, you have hatred. I am telling you what I know. Now, Peter Obi collected money from Britain, millions of dollars from Britain, in order to destabilize IPOB. A lot of you, I made that video that time, and a lot of you were calling me name, calling me this. I told you people that Peter Obi is not gunning for Igbo presidency. Peter Obi is coming for selfish interest. All of you were shouting, no, Peter Obi is this, he is killing. I say, what is Peter Obi's manifesto? None of you knows. Now, after that, Peter Obi continued. I ask all of you, who are the prominent politicians from the north that is in Labour Party? Who is well known from the north that is in Labour Party? All of you were saying, Peter Obi is with Nigerian youth, as if Nigeria has youth. Peter Obi was with empty vices, empty concom, because he knows his assignment. And the British planted many channels within Hausa people, and they were promoting Peter Obi. I told you that the North want to use one stone to kill two birds. That one stone is using Peter Obi to destabilize IPOB. and using the same P2B to force Ndi Igbo to come out in mass to tell Britain that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is nobody, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can be forgotten in DSS dungeon, that nobody should talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they prefer one Nigeria than the freedom of Biafra and the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I told you people that that was the mission of P2B. A lot of you doubted me. And they say P2B is going to be president. I ask you, Igbo man can never rule Nigeria. Before Igbo man will rule Nigeria, you will see northern cabals, the Ariwa youth, the Ariwa, everything, the Mieti Alia, we endorse that very person. And that person must have a very good hatred. That person will be ready to wipe out the full of Anambra State in 1 minute before Ariwa people can endorse the person. And that person will be ready to wipe out Imo State within 1 day in order to obey the Ariwa people, the Fulani Caliphate. That if you don't have that mind, that you can never rule Nigeria as an Igbo man. Most of you say, Mazi, you are talking, you are from Anambra, P2B is from Anambra. This is why I hate Anambra people. They can never support their own. Today, when the election come, P2B was everywhere. I told you again that the Fulanis, what they are doing is when P2B will be coming to the north, they will come out in mass. They have already organized themselves that nobody will vote for Mushroom Party. Nobody will vote for Mushroom Party. That all of them are going to vote against P2B. Some of you are calling me names. Mazi, you are talking, you don't look at this, an illiterate. You that you don't know how to, you don't go school, you don't know how to talk. You can ordinary common English, you cannot speak. You don't know how to speak simple and correct English. That is the simple and correct English they speak yesterday in the presidential petition tribunal. Now, after that, P2B was aware that he is on contract. P2B was aware that Obasanjo is on contract. P2B was aware that Obasanjo is not campaigning for Igbo presidency. P2B was aware that P2B, is not campaigning for Igbo presidency. What happened? Immediately after the vote, he deceived one Nigeria. He deceived the useless Nigerian youth. He deceived most of Ndi Igbo. He drew a lot of IPOB members to believe that Igbo presidency is coming. Then, that forcefully make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to remain in DSS dungeon up till today. Because of the case, the Supreme Court now adjourn Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case, that there is a case pending on their table, knowing fully well that P2B has no case before them. What concerns the election tribunal, presidential election tribunal, with the Supreme Court judgment? But because of P2B, they abandoned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some of the Igbos call me their enemy because I told them that for you to become clamoring for PVC instead of clamoring for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freedom, that you have failed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. How do you intend us to achieve Biafra when you have abandoned the Biafra? The moment you raise your PVC, the moment you carry PVC, that moment is the moment you abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That was the moment you now failed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That was the moment you sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That was the moment you make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to suffer what he is suffering today. You have contributed 95% of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's suffering today. Some of you, we are saying, oh, let us vote P2B. He will now, he will go there and he will free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I ask you people, what if P2B failed to go there? Who will now free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Or none of you was able to answer this question. Now, after the election, they declared the election and they announced Tinubu the winner of the election. As a person who lost the election, what is his duty? P2B duty as a elderly election. His duty is to enter house, allow the people to fight for his mandate. But you cannot eat your cake and still have it. Makana P2B was contracted by the British to destabilize IPOB. He have achieved that very mission of making IPOB, making Ndi Igbo to abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He achieved that very simple mission to make Ndi Igbo to think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is nobody. He finally confused Ndi Igbo. He divided Ndi Igbo into two. He made Ndi Igbo to believe that Igbo presidency will facilitate the restoration of Biafra, which he, Peter Obi, knows that is a fallacy, is a lie. Now, Peter Obi, who is 100% aware that Obasanjo was contracted by Israel, Israel himself was the people that give Obasanjo the contract to carry out for British. And Obasanjo raised Peter Obi hand. This foolish Ndi Igbo, the foolish Ndi Igbo, out of their foolishness, they say, how can people, don't you know that is somebody that you love, somebody that you like, that the enemy must try to buy in order to use against you? Because Ndi Igbo are full of emotion. Out of emotion, we cannot control our emotion. Oh, look at Labour Party, 1 million march, 72 million march, go to the north. The whole Nigerian youth, including some native daughter, this is our opportunity. Then the whole fake pastors, the criminal pastors we have in Nigeria that contributed the 99% of the suffering of the Africa today, we are prophesying. I see Peter Obi winning a presidency. I see Atiku Abubakar being arrested. I see Tinubu being arrested. I see Nigerian military taking over the power. I see end of the day, the court now hand over Peter Obi power in order to convince you. Now, all those things, then now I ask you, as Peter Obi lose that election, as a contest election, he's supposed to allow the youth to fight for their mandate. He's supposed to allow the people that voted for him, if truly he wants the presidency, if truly he did not collect money, if Peter Obi did not collect money to destabilize IPOB, to frustrate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to fight against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if Peter Obi did not collect money, why did the Peter Obi tell Nigerian youth not to protest against the ringing of INEC? Knowing fully well there is no any judgment coming anywhere. Knowing fully well that there is no court anywhere in Nigeria. That in the history of Nigeria, court have never one day nullified the presidential election apart from the military. Another man, if you think you are obedient bingo, you have what it takes to just tell me, man, as a drop link, come for a debate on this topic. Can nagini you within 10 minutes. Nagging you within 10 minutes. I don't make one, I don't make mouth. There is no any obedient person. There is no any one Nigeria, so any person that believes in one Nigeria that can stand me for 10 minutes. If I ask the person 3 questions, the person can never go straight to answer without beating around the bush, because that is what they know them for. Now, somebody who won an election, why can't he tell the youth to protest? And he will be on the safer side. By when you call him, we tell you that the people who voted me, they are demanding for the real result. But because you cannot eat your cake and still have it, Peter Obi is not gunning for Igbo presidency. He have already collected his money. Now, in order for that mandate not to give to him back, because if he allowed the youth to come out in mass, the pressure will be too much that you can hand over the power to Peter Obi. The court will hand over power to Peter Obi. But he knows fully well that the only way for him to deliver his own mission successfully, because if they hand over that mandate, they will definitely kill him in that very position, because you cannot eat your cake and still have it. He now tell them not to protest, that we must face court. Now, have they faced court? What is the ruling? The ruling. What is the ruling yesterday? I hope all of you were in the court. When I told you people that Peter Obi is not even telling the Tinubu or going for court that Tinubu ring election, is not on Peter Obi's petition. Some of you were asking me, hey, it's a lie, we must reclaim mandate. Yesterday, the whole Peter Obi lawyers were making arguments. If you watch that if you follow up that very case yesterday, you see that Peter Obi lawyer said that the ring election None of them know the area they ring election. None of them know the poll unit where the election was manipulated. None of them know the particular place where the election was manipulated. How can you stand before the chief judge and tell him that election was manipulated without being specific, without knowing the particular polling unit, without knowing the zone, without knowing the local government? Lawyers are coming with the evidence of the hearsay because P2B cannot tender the raw evidence of the election manipulation, because what happened in Rivers State is enough evidence for the election to be nullified. What happened in Plateau State is enough evidence for the election to be nullified. What happened in Cross River is enough evidence. But because P2B is evil, first, he refused to tell the followers the truth. Second, he refused to tell them to ever make every campaign with anything that has to do with truth. Everything about P2B was lies from beginning to the end. Go and verify all the P2B campaign manifestos from A to Z was lie. He cannot prove anything. The word he will use is go and verify. Soludo verified one, obedient want to kill him. Ngige verified, obedient want to kill him. Now, how do you want people to verify? Again, which state in Nigeria do Anambra State is better than? K state in Nigeria, Anambra State in terms of infrastructure, in terms of development, in terms of civilization. Which state is in Nigeria that Anambra is more developed than where P2B came from? And when I told you people this, all of you were shouting. Then tell you go court, you get mind true, you go court. You dey go court. Is there any Igbo man that is a chief judge in Nigerian court? Is there any Igbo man that is a chief judge? Don't you know that the moment you failed to stop the swearing in, is if after the swearing in you will now go and stop the president? Don't you know there is a veto power? Now, the obedient, what is the next? When you listened yesterday, all the lawyers were sleeping inside court. Why are they sleeping? Because there is no case. Until any case, ignore there. Now, P2B achieve go his game. The next thing now that see them is giving them false hope again to go to Supreme Court. The Supreme Court you will take them to. Who is in control of Supreme Court? Kedoye in charge of the court in Nigeria. Is it not the federal government? Who is in charge of the federal government? Is it not the Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who single-handedly make Buhari president in 2019. You think he reach his own turn, you can stop him. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who bribed the whole of America. Do you know the agreement between Bola Ahmed Tinubu and America that make them to refuse to make public the criminal activities of Tinubu? And the P2B will come and say, my anger and my vexation, why I hate P2B is because he knows that he is not going to be the president. He knows that his mission is to destroy Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He knows he is being used to fight against his own people. He did not tell the Igbos the truth. That is why I hate him. Who is this caller? Hello.
Hello, my brother.
I hope you know that I have not started receiving call.
Oh, sorry.
But go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You know, I don't know how our people reason. Let me just make this thing clear. Obi did not come to contest for any election. Obi only came to retard the agitation. Remember, he took a picture in front of number 10 Downing Street.
Yes, London, Britain.
In London. That was the agreement to come and retard the agitation, because they if you watch those period, they the agitation was very serious.
Of course.
And people was not turning out in the stadium for this thing where this politics something where they do. What did they call them? When politicians they go, people they come rally.
Campaign.
People were not turning up around that period. Even some Yoruba people were not turning up in stadium for their politician. So they had to sign a deal with Obi for him to decamp, since he could not win primary election.
He did not contest. He did not contest for primary election. He did not wait.
Thank God, he did not even contest. So they gave him some backup. There was a backup they gave him. One Nigerian guy will look like white man, but he's part of House of Assembly. That was some backup where they give at that period. So Obi did not come to contest for election. It was an agreement they had to retard agitation, and they gave him a lot of money, a very hefty lot of money for that. I don't know how our people get deceived. It is very obvious. It is very obvious that our people are. I know 80% of people where they follow Simon are all bots created by Nigerian government. Most of them are Fulanis. Most of them are Yorubas. Most of them are AI created. People that manage those AI is Reno Mokri and the other guy where they follow Sowore. What him be name? I've forgotten the guy name. One fair guy like that during that assassin command. These are the people managing a Nigerian government board program. They are the ones supporting. 80% of them are the ones supporting this idiot, this paper, both on Facebook, Twitter, and on this stupid Enter Biafra something for YouTube. Go to most of his followers on Twitter. Check the followers of his followers. You see, they don't have followers. Highest you can see their followers. Now only 2 or 1. So these are created bots. If you go to Igbo land, there is nobody you go here say they shout or they support Simeon for anything.
Mazi, I am not speaking about the criminal in Finland here. I am speaking in another topic entirely. So because those people are of no use.
I just digress a little.
We don't address dead bodies here.
The fact is that
you still make it snappy, please.
Obi was an agent. His own agent of this thing, Provocateur was much. He was given script to memorize on occasions where he says, where he was meant to say that Biafra died long ago. All this are script given to him to play. These are part of the agreement he had in Downing Street. There was another money they gave to him after the election, a huge amount of money. They gave to him to play another role to continue with the court case. The court case is to buy time, to bribe some people down, which they actually did. Now, after this court case, now they all observe that they have not bribed everybody down. They get some part of people where they never bribed down finish. Now, they don't give them another money to continue another court case so that they will take care of the few people where they never bring down. Are you getting it now?
Mazi, round up.
They've given him another money to do that. So our people should stop seeing Obi as
no, it's already too late.
Hello?
It's already too late for them to stop. They must continue.
No, yes, they must continue. They must continue. That's the fact.
Mazi, round up. I have not round up. Maybe you will still come back when I will open the line.
Okay. It's better I speak later.
Okay.
Continue. I'm with you. I'm just watching you. I'm just watching your program.
Okay, thank you. Now, I told you people, please, I have not started receiving call. Please allow me to finish the program. Unless you are coming for a debate, you just type on comment section that you are calling for a debate. I am not picking call. I don't know who is calling me. Please stop. I am not picking call. Now, if Peter Obi is not evil, if Peter Obi did not hate ndị Igbo, if Peter Obi did not hate Biafra, if Peter Obi did not hate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, why can't Peter Obi allow the useless Nigerian youth to come out to request for his mandate? Now, everything have crumbled in his hand. What have he achieved? I know some idiot now will say, oh, at least he has shown the massive support he got. He says something. It has shown that Igbo man can actually rule Nigeria. It has not shown that an Igbo man can rule Nigeria. The only way could have shown that Igbo man can rule Nigeria if they have declared him winner. Now, those of you who say that Peter Obi, let's get our PVC, go and get PVC. The question now is, how can we now rescue Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? What can we now do to restore Biafra? Have you apologized? I saw Magunu Soraka when he made the video called the Poker Game. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was discharged on the 13th of October, he said that the Fulanis want to destabilize obedient movement, that the Fulanis have seen that Peter Obi will win. He said that he wished Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to remain there so that Peter Obi will win. That if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, that he will make Peter Obi to lose. He said that if Peter Obi win this election and the Nigeria ring him and they don't give him the mandate, he will come out fully, he will support and join Biafra. Today, the same Magnus Oraka have become a very pure coward. He cannot say anything. He is now dumbfounded. Now, those our Igbo brothers and sisters championing, telling us that we must get our PVC. Let us vote our own. This is our turn. Our turn. Forget Biafra first. You forget Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who labored for you. You get mind. Obi Ekwegi. You abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS dungeon. You went for PVC. You stand for rain. I see them on your bodo. Getting PVC and they casting the vote. Where are the votes today? Now, between obedient, within Peter Obi and the Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who's supposed to tell Nigerians to calm down after the election, after the announcement of a presidential result, is he not Tinubu? But why did the Peter Obi use his own hand to tell Nigerians not to protest? Now, Nigerian pastors have done the worst. What did they do? They are now prophesying that Tinubu will repair Nigeria. God will use Tinubu to damage to repair Nigeria. That's what WF Kumi preaching, prophesying. That's what some of the useless pastors are prophesying. Now, the question now is, who can rise up for Peter Obi? Who can now demand for this thing? Now, yesterday we saw what happened. Okunu Chenonoga school, you see what happened. When I told you that most of the lawyers know there, and whether anything in the Nigerian constitution. One thing is for you to quote the constitution. Another thing is, can you be able to interpret it? With the whole battalions of lawyers Peter Obi carry, as all of them quote the constitution reach, one Fulani man just use the same constitution. They will quote it and say paragraph 1, 2, 3. The whole chief judge, the whole senior advocate need not there. Only one Fulani person just know paragraph 9 and 10. That paragraph. If you watch that very court case yesterday, you will see that the lawyers, the Tinubu lawyer is the chief judge, because even the APC lawyer was confused. He don't even know that where the things are going any longer. To the extent that he think the English is too much. the thing, the whole lawyers get confused. It's an online how to have there. You get check your pass sugido asigi gazu ikobolo like galahoba. Instead of you to go and check all those grammars, all those things where things are getting wrong, you fail to go and check, but all of them were sleeping. Now tell me, if you ask all of them, all the lawyers inside that court, what happened in that court, none of them can explain. None of the lawyers. That is why after the judgment reached today, reached now, have you seen any lawyer giving press conference, press statement? Have you seen any of the party making press statement? Do you know the reason? Hama make a press statement? Because even none of that judgment yesterday, they understand nothing. All of them were confused. And when a lawyer know them what anything in the Nigerian constitution, everything that man go yesterday, they called the leading judge Tsunami, somebody Simon Tsunami, Samani, but they call him Tsunami because that is he swept all of them. Gini Capito BG, which evidence? You go explain, Taya, no evidence. Now, Mazin Namdekan is in DSS dungeon, suffering. Biafra are being killed every day. Ndị Igbo are being slaughtered on a daily basis. What is the benefit of P2B campaigning and the contesting? Can anyone call in and tell me that the benefit of P2B contesting the 2023 presidential election to make Ndị Igbo abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to make Ndị Igbo abandon their freedom, this is the benefit? Can anyone tell me that he want to come and tell me the benefit of P2B? You see the reason you hate P2B, because if P2B did not stay in PDP and the PDP refused him ticket, it will pass a clear message that they don't want an Igbo man. At that junction, at least we will know if the dead or Hanez and Igbo can stand up and rise. But the PDP in their press statement said that they now give Atiku Abubakar the ticket because they are the person they wanted to give it the camp, which is P2B. Can you hold them accountable? Now, those of our people, they are not saying we are hope in the court, the judiciary. I told you people, there is no difference between INEC and the judiciary. No, P2B will win. Ngunu that how can a third person become first? Go and check the court yesterday. None of the lawyer used Hope Uzodinma case to give an example. Why didn't P2B lawyers use Hope Uzodinma? Go and study those cases. You see that P2B lawyers relax, and even where they're supposed to hold APC, they did not argue there according to what they are reading yesterday. You will hear them, they will say paragraph 9, 14, 15 supposed to be argued, but the challengers or the petitioners did not do anything. For that, we jump it. Now, I ask you people, do you see the reason? Now, George will go 2 by 2. Who are the people going to suffer it? Is it not Ndị Igbo? Now, can obedient, I want any obedient bingo to call in here to tell me where can we start now to say that we want freedom as obedient movement. When I made a video and I told you that as an Igbo man, the more you support P2B, the more you suffer. The more you put Ndị Igbo in suffering, the more you support obedient movement, the more you say Ndị Igbo, the more you support Labour Party, the more Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be in DSS dungeon. A lot of you say that I am lying. Many of you say it's a lie. Mazi, you don't know what you are saying. Where is the result today? Now, where is the Bini, what is it called? Bini Sopina YouTubers? Hey, P2B have gotten the subpoena. The Supreme Court is shaking. P2B don't finish. P2B, come and see what P2B lawyer said. What did the P2B lawyer say yesterday? He was sleeping. Hey, P2B have gotten the subpoena. This subpoena now. This subpoena. Atiku, Tinubu is running mad. There was a time this small idiot in Benin called Mike come out and say congratulations for P2B. P2B don't win for court. All these things were to manipulate Ndi Igbo into suffering today. Obedient lawyers were sleeping because there is no case in court. Obedient lawyers were sleeping because P2B don't have any case. Obedient lawyers were sleeping because P2B failed to produce to them the proof that they need to work. Obedient lawyers were sleeping because P2B say they ring election without giving the lawyer the name of the pool where they ring the election, without giving the lawyers the name of the state, the places they ring the election. How do you want a lawyer to defend it in such case? You tell your lawyer to go say I hear say. Don't you hear the reasons why they throw away P2B's case? Because it lacked merit. There is no evidence. You go explain tire. Now wetin make dem throw away P2B? All the places P2B say they ring election, the name is not there. There is no location. There is no pool unit name. How can a judge now give you a winning? Ask yourself, why did the P2B do all those things? Because you cannot eat your cake and still have it. P2B mission is not to become Igbo president. But Ndi Igbo, out of their stupidity, Igbo people don't know anything. We claim we are wise, we are smart, but to me, Igbos are part of the most foolish tribe entity we have in this world, not in Nigeria. They are the most. That is why somebody like P2B can easily deceive all of them into abandoning their freedom, into abandoning somebody. You were singing, holy, 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 Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Because of vote, you abandon Nnamdi Kanu. If you are not stupid, how can you exchange your freedom with ordinary PVC that has no guarantee? How can you exchange your freedom? Now, court apịawago ha ncha niile azụ. Tinubu tell you go to court, and you truly go to court. My belle, where is the idiot from whether it's a Warri bingo? When you come out, you go shout, my belle, come and see what P2B do. My belle. Now, none of them, the whole subpoena YouTubers, Bini Bingo YouTubers, where are they? Now, when I tell now, P2B don't win. Now, where are they? Where are the Bini subpoena YouTubers? Very idiotic human beings, odd corners. Where are they? You carry PVC. Where is P Square? Peter and Paul, Peter Okoye and the Paul Okoye. Where are they? They are in America. After deceiving Ndi Igbo with PVC, they are enjoying their lives in America now. Where is Magnus Oraka? Tribunal have shown you people. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu say your PVC is useless. I told you people that your PVC is useless. I told you people that P2B is not contesting. P2B don't want to become Igbo president. P2B is aware that the British can never allow any Igbo man to become president. P2B is aware that the Fulani Caliphate can never allow Igbo man to become president. P2B is aware that Yoruba people cannot allow Igbo man to become president. And I ask you, how many states did the P2B win in the north? How many states? How many states did the P2B win in Yoruba land? Now, come to the so-called South-South. The biggest state that has the biggest population was won by the APC, Rivers State, under Wike. Now, is South-South among the people that want a Igbo presidency? No, Rivers State that give Tinubu more than 1 million votes. What do you have to say about that? And I ask you, what have P2B done in Igbo land? 8 years governor, Anambra State is in darkness. Because you have not traveled, because you have not moved from Nigeria to any place, you think by Tai Road, the person is doing something. I am from Anambra. Right from time, I told you people that I am from Anambra, that P2B is a failure. Now, those of you abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, which way now? Those of you say, go and get your PVC. Shey 2027 now, they will tell you, P2B will come back again. He will not tell you that this time around, we will not face court. We are going to win them in the poll unit, and we are going to stand there to defend our vote. This time around, we will rewrite the 2023 election, and all of you will foolishly follow. 2027 now, P2B will come with another strategy if Biafra is not restored. Let me tell our Biafran brothers, this one is for the IPOB. Let me tell ourselves the truth. You see this Biafra we are into. A lot of us are saying, Biafra said that we should not share the blood in our land. We must not share blood in our land. We must share blood in Biafra land. It's a must for Biafra to be restored. Without shedding of blood, Biafra cannot be restored. We must rise up, equip some of these saboteurs issue, without we don't cope issue. These people will continue to keep us in darkness. These people will continue to be using every kind of evil people to keep us in darkness. Hey, we don't want to keep person. We don't want to shed the blood. My brother, any pastor that is Zuzu, Kopieshi, any traditional person that is Zuzu, Kopieshi, any saboteur, Kopieshi, by that you set an example for others to follow. They will continue to cope. Our own head is falling every day, and you are telling me you don't want to split blood, and you don't want to share blood. Now, the pastors, those people that prophesize to you people, I see Tinubu declared the winner, and I see on the swearing-in day, I see Atiku coming, and I see P2B coming. I see military arresting Tinubu. I see military arresting P2B. I see the country everywhere running. There is a great riot, and I see the military stepping in to take power. End of the day, I see court handing over power to P2B. Have they arrested Tinubu? Have they arrested P2B? Have they arrested Atiku? Have the military took over power? These pastors, these are the reasons why we are suffering today. In Biafra agitation, there is a lot of media warriors. There are some IPOB media warriors. They are more stupid than the obedient people. And when you talk, they say, hey, when do you join the struggle? Who are you? Who you be? There is a lot of things we are facing, and we need to rectify all those things. Some people are at this point. I don't see anyone again in this. Although that now your skin, your body, and have that enough is enough. That means you are a zombie. That means you are a zombie. If you take my respect for fear, you joined yesterday does not make you anything bigger than any other person. At this junction, I tell our people, can do the things P2B have done. I see some people say, don't you know that P2B brother is Reverend Father. P2B sister is a Reverend sister. What are they contributing in your land? No. Being Reverend Father and Reverend Sister, what have they contributed? And well, at this junction, can be clear to you. All I need this agitation. We must ban some kind of characters. At times, nature a teacher, shaking a freedom fighter, or Nolona Kuzulu Muazi, ka Jesus ju ebe anwolu n'enu obe, and okporo nwe media warrior. Or Nolona Bagi, Keka Aja Kodia, that when you call the name of Jesus, Africa will open eyes. He labeled all my ancestors evil. A lot of things must be stopped by fire, by thunder. Obedient emego nke ha na. Anyị agbagonu ha nkịtị. We have folded our hands and watched them. We have folded our hands. Peter Obi kwesịrị ejide ekwofi echi. Ọ bụrụ na amahụ na Peter Obi na-ekwesịrị ejide ekwofi echi, so that next time another person feel that we are talking about freedom, you don't need to come and distract our people. Some of you are saying, oh, some of you are saying, oh, this our people now, this our brothers, we need to carry everybody along. We have not entered struggle. That is why when we enter struggle, if election, or Gakushin at Biafra land, campaign, Gakushin at Biafra land, anything Christianity, Gakushin at Biafra land, anything religion, Gakushin at Biafra land, we will focus on the restoration of Biafra. We will focus. Peter Obi and obedient movement have contributed more damage than good in Biafra struggle. The reason I do more problem in IPOB today is because of Peter Obi. Majuogi, as an Igbo man, what have Peter Obi contributed? As an Igbo man, how have Peter Obi helped you? As an Igbo man, what did the Peter Obi do to give you freedom? Now that Peter Obi have failed woefully, now that Peter Obi have achieved his evil desire, where is Obasanjo? During the court yesterday, since the court, have Obasanjo make any statement? That Obasanjo that was pushing Peter Obi during the campaign, where is the Obasanjo now? Where is Obasanjo? Those of you who bingo, hey, a whole Obasanjo is now supporting Peter Obi. That means, don't you know who is Obasanjo? A whole former president, a whole this and that. Because he was in his mission. Today, where is Obasanjo? He have gone silent. Obasanjo is silent. Obasanjo have achieved his mission. How can Obasanjo, who masterminded the massacre of Udi massacre, Obasanjo who destroyed Igbo, Obasanjo who single-handedly burned down the Onitsha main market, Obasanjo who destroyed Anambra State? I have not started receiving call, please. My brother, because many of you saw because a bit of a me receive call.
Okay, finish, don't worry.
Okay.
Finish. Yeah.
How can Obasanjo, who masterminded the killing of our people, become a saint because he raised an Igbo man hand for presidential election? And all of you, out of foolishness, because you don't read the history, because you don't make researches, because you are foolish like Christian bingos. You are foolish because you are dumbfounded. You are following, you want to go heaven. The same way, you just forget. Tomorrow, if Asari Tukumbo come out tomorrow and they raise the hand of Peter Obi, all of you will forget that Asari don't love an Igbo man. All of you will forget that Asari is a saboteur. All of you will forget that Asari have killed more than 2,000 Igbo youth in Imo State, Abia State, and Ebonyi State. All of you will forget, and they will shout, oh, he have repented. He is now supporting our own. Let us accept him. It's not as far as he's supporting our own son, our own brother. Now he is with us. Who is with you? How do you know who is with you? If they are with you, if Obasanjo is with you, why can't Obasanjo call for referendum? If Obasanjo is with Peter Obi, Obasanjo knows the plan of the tribunals. Obasanjo knows the people that Tinubu met. Obasanjo knows the people that will judge this case. Have Obasanjo tried to contact any of them to tell them that this judgment must be like this, or else I will expose you? Do you want to tell me that Obasanjo don't know the people that the amount Tinubu paid to each of these lawyers? Do you want to tell me that Obasanjo don't know the plans of these 5 judges? Do you want to tell me that Obasanjo is not aware of things that is happening in Nigeria? And if Obasanjo know, why did Obasanjo keep quiet? Why did Obasanjo don't reveal it to Peter Obi? Why did Obasanjo don't make it public? Why can't Obasanjo use what transpired between Tinubu and those lawyers to pressure them to do the right thing? But because Obasanjo is part and parcel of the atrocities against Ndi Igbo using Peter Obi, knowing fully well that his own petition contained nothing, he kept quiet, telling you we are going to win in the court. Oh yeah, come and win in the court now. Obasanjo is no longer issuing statement. Obasanjo is not coming, did not appear before court. A former head of state and the 2 times president did not appear. And some of you were saying they use juju to do all those lawyers. Tinubu is in India and he charmed those lawyers. There is no charm that catch any of those lawyers. Those lawyers were frustrated. They were there for just nothing because they know it's like telling somebody to go and sit down where there is no case. Everything that is reading there is sounding them, is making noise in their head. There is nothing reasonable. They know that when anything naga on, there is no case that they can tackle about. What do? That sleep is a sign for Nigeria to know that Peter Obi is a deceiver. That sleep is a sign to tell you that there is no court case here. That all of you are being deceived. All of you are being naive. That sleep is a very big sign. If Nigeria is a state, if Nigeria has a youth, that sleep alone is a sign for you to rise up. I know some of them will tomorrow now, they will tell you it's our break time or it's our lunch time. It's your lunch time as a lawyer, as a senior advocate. Instead of you to be discussing about the ongoing case, you went for sleep. Now, after you sleep finish, what will you now say? My Lord, I am confused. As with the English, even APC lawyer get confused and they start telling the Lord, which one have they discharged any case? Let me play it. I think I have it. Ebele onye ụwa. Aka m na-echekwa ndị otu JPAC ha ka ha bịa gwa anyị ihe mee na court. Aka m na-eche ka Peter Obi bịa issue a statement. Look at ndị J court. Look at the people that went to court sleeping. Hey. Ebele emegbuola m ndị mmadụ. Ka ebe this video nọ sef. I thought I have it here. Ọ na m enwere ya gam na the page. The same way Peter Obi is making you people to believe is the same way the Nigerian pastors and Christian bingos tell you people that there is heaven somewhere. You will be fighting. Watch this man.
So that,
listen.
My Lord, sir, I'm very sorry again, sir. Even if your lordships are going to say, your brethren are going to say their peace later on, sir, please, you all, my Lord, you all should be rested by saying it is either dismissed or is allowed. I was wondering if your lordship will not pronounce that it's been dismissed. So that, what are you saying? I'm sorry, but I don't want to be confused, sir.
Now, this is an APC lawyer.
I've listened to you.
This is an APC lawyer. When the grammar was hitting both the APC lawyer and the other lawyers, he confused. He now begged the judges to say, if the case is dismissed, at least they will know that this case has been dismissed. Because if a judge cannot know that a case has been dismissed, that means tomorrow you will come and tell me, oh, Mazi, you don't understand English. You that understand English, come and tell me what they ruled yesterday. Labour Party. Now, if with the reason, okay, shut up. If with the reason, if Peter Obi is not aware of this, I will say, oh, Peter Obi, Omalo, Ndi Igbo, bụ ha nwa ji aka ha eme ji aka ha jide onwe ha na Nigeria. Can Peter Obi ask tender apology to IPOB? The answer is no, because he knows what he did. He knows his atrocity. Can Peter Obi? The problem of Ndi Igbo is that, hey, this is an Igbo man. Don't talk. Oh, people love him. People have loved this man. Don't talk. Don't speak anything. The same person you love is the person they will use to finish you. The British knows that there is no only other person the Nigerians, the Igbos love apart from Peter Obi. They use Peter Obi to flog us. It first starts, go and get your PVC. If you have not gotten your PVC, please go and get your PVC. We are going to take it. We are going to for new Nigeria. Go and get your PVC. When you are being contracted, you Ndị Igbo foolishly abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ndị Igbo foolishly go and leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for PVC. He come out again and tell you, I have the Labour Party. In what ground can Labour Party stand to fight APC? Now he's giving you people the same false hope he give you to go and vote. The same false hope he's giving you for court now. He will still come out and now tell you that we are going to reclaim our mandate in Supreme Court. Who is the chief judge? Which court will give Peter Obi mandate? Don't you know what Nigerian Constitution said? Nigerian Constitution tell you, in a place where the court nullify the president being announced by INEC, automatically they will produce the second person. The runner-up will become the president. Is Peter Obi the runner-up to Bola Ahmed Tinubu? The answer is no. Is Labour Party opposition party? The answer is no. Now, the question on Najumdi Igbo up to this moment is, how do you believe in Nigerian court? How do you believe that a justice can come from that useless court? When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was discharged, the DSS refused to release him. Obedient was clapping. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming to stop Peter Obi not to be president. And all of you did not decode anything. The killings in Imo State, Peter Obi did not condemn anyone. The burning of Igbo properties in Lagos, Peter Obi did not condemn anyone. And all of you, Umubingo, did not see that as an evil. Some of people that I speak with, they will say, oh, don't you know that he is contesting for election? Because he is contesting for election, he don't need to condemn anything in Igbo land. But just to Benue State erosion, just do something. Peter Obi wear life jacket. He went there and promised them money. The blood money, the money he got in killing of Ndi Igbo. Peter Obi, who slaughtered more than 1,000 Igbo people and dumped their dead bodies in a Zoo River, went and donated the money in Benue State. The same erosion came to Anambra State, wiped Anamo and Anambra West, destroy a lot of things. Peter Obi did not go there until I started hitting him hard. He now go there without donating anything. The Igbo market, them born in Lagos, Peter Obi did not with anyone. The moment Deborah Samuel was killed, come and see Peter Obi. Even to the extent that Wadana Tinubu's son had been a Buhari's son, have accident. Come and see Peter Obi. But wait, start working. Start working. Evil man. And all of you were shouting. How many broadcasters, those that are claiming that they have spent they burn them inside IPOB, how many of them have made video tell people to be the truth, since you are not afraid? Apart from me, MAP Eziokubundu, tomorrow for one banshee. Hey, Mazi, when they join IPOB? Come for when I join IPOB. Mazi, you are looking for favor. You are looking for friend. Go and ask any person. I am AP, and all my friend. I don't need any friend. I'm not for my boy about IPOB. I am IPOB as myself, and I have been saying it. And when I am IPOB money, I am eco business. I trust outside more than them. I have seen a lot in this struggle, and I am more be careful than any other thing. Court one unka. ama m na unu ga-akọt ya. Ọmụa bụ MAP, eziokwu bụ ndụ. Ntụkwa agụ ụjọ ka mmalị fekọs ya ịgbagowo onweghị ebe ị ga. Mgbe ị nọ higher institution, gịnị ka ebe ịrụ ọnụ show who know you? Maka na abịala Europe, anyị maazị nyanyanyanyanyanya efu nwa nkapịa na aja ya isi eze na ọ na-ekwu okwu, ekwute okwu religion, nwa nkapịa n'elu na-ekwu okwu, a na-ekwu okwu freedom. Mmadụ aka na, I still wonder up to this time, how can somebody who say that he is fighting for Biafra restoration, is fighting for freedom, be fighting to protect Christian religious bondage? That is the reason Peter Obi was able to make IPOB divided, to divide Ndị Igbo. Some of you don't know. Christianity remained the only religion that you can use to wipe Ndị Igbo, and they will come back and tell you thank you. Go and check the people that are killing Ndị Igbo, people that are deceiving Ndị Igbo. The only thing they are using is Christianity. And I wonder how can a teacher be defending such stupidity? What do you teach people then? You teach them that Mungo Park discovered River Niger. You teach them that Jesus Christ healed cripple. You tell them, oh, come and see what God is doing in America. You did not tell me, come and see what God is doing in Anambra. You did not tell me, come and see what God is doing in Imo State. But I should come and see what God is doing in America. America, that is well developed, far developed, human being developed. Until I put Okwifu, I need the freedom. We have not Biafra for now, because I wanted Biafra with this mentality. Biafra had useless. He wanted Biafra with the obedient movement mentality. He wanted Biafra with autopilot mentality. He wanted Biafra with the Christian mentality. That Biafra will be worse than any country around the world. Before we need Biafra, we must sanitize the brain of our people. We must take out the imbeciles that fool our side. Iji 2 by 2 people has. Don't speak. Everybody is living in panic. If you don't like me, go and drink acid. Some people IPOB, Pampa, West. It is diplomatic. Another man defending diplomatic. I will open the line now. Most especially the IPO, the obedient bingos. I need obedient person to call here to tell me what P2B have achieved in this 2023 general election. And those people that say go and get your PVC, that P2B become president, they will free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now after election, I want them to call to tell us now P2B have failed. Let us tell us the strategies we will now use to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because if P2B did not come out, we will use that election to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and for Biafra restoration. Now, my line is open. You can call in. Most especially, I also welcome the Christian bingos here. Ngemelun program very soon, because I've nana babu nunkete. This struggle line on him. A lot of people are the reason how you ever type IPOB, and the Obo had the reason how IG on IPOB. We will continue to be making mistakes. We will continue to be making mistakes. We will continue. Call in. The line is open. The number to call is +39 35 12 97. Sorry, 95 77 52. You got here on the screen there. StreamYard lost access to Biafra Unity. Ndala. On a manual na Biafra Unity. Eh? Nke ha na-achị m na manolo there. Ka gbasara ha. Now, the number to call is here. Let me call those that have called me before. Let me call them back first before the phone got blocked. This our brother, Mazi Judo Kaf. I need to call you back. I need to. Mazi Mbedoma, greetings from here.
Yes. Good afternoon from here, Mazi Akibi.
There we go.
I so much appreciate your program today. That is why I say I must contribute to your program.
Thank you, Mazi.
Yes. Let me introduce myself because we Biafrans and IPOB, we don't hide our identity.
My name is Yoku. That is true.
Yes. Yes. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, wherever time zone are they listening to this live program from Mazia JB Paul. My name is Judo Kafo. Judo Kafo is from a place that is called Agbo. Agbo is in Anioma. Anioma is in Biafra land.
Confirm.
And Anioma people are Igbo people 100%.
Pure.
Mazi, you see, everything you have said today is the truth. You see, our leader have told us for the past 12 to 15 years, our leader has been preaching on Radio Biafra that we don't need Nigeria. What we need is Biafra. That Nigeria will never recognize us as a human being. That Nigeria will never favor us. That Nigeria will never allow an Igbo man to rule. He gave many examples. He talked about during Shagari and Ikueme, how Alex Ikueme, who is the vice president, was arrested. Shagari was not arrested.
Okay.
He talked about many things, even up to recently. Emefele was arrested. But Lamidu Sanusi Lamidi was not arrested when he left CBN.
Okay.
Honorato Onojie today now is in London. I saw it on Facebook. I don't know. They say he's homeless. I don't know if it's true.
He's dragging house with somebody he rented it to.
Okay. Why will it be? Don't you see that he ran away from Nigeria to go to London? Because all of them are scared that they're going to arrest them and probe them. That's why she ran away. Don't you see the way she's looking out? She's scared of her life now. That if you look at her very well, she ran. Our leader said, when you go to the zoo and serve the zoo, you will come back with shame. Peter Obi now is ashamed of himself. He's just pushing. If Peter Obi would have fight with Biafra and support IPOB, Amazina and Kano, and say, let us get Biafra. And we get Biafra. Do you know that as Peter Obi win, he will never go to court? He
Yes.
will be the president of Biafra because our vote will count. Every man and woman that is between 18 years and above, when they vote, their vote will be counted for. It will be a free and fair election. Peter Obi himself knows. Peter Obi was once a governor in Anambra State. During the election, Peter Obi rig election too. He knows the process. Takers of Nigeria. This is distraction. They use Peter Obi to distract our people. And our people fall for that trap. Do you know that P2B went into governor as Africa? After he went there, he wanted to contest as a president. He didn't contest on the Africa. He ran to London to go and meet Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson said, okay, we will help you. We will finance you. But you have to change your party and call it Labour Party. Because Boris Johnson party in England, in London, is Labour Party.
Okay.
Before P2B, there was not, Labour Party was dead already. Labour Party don't even have any single member again. It was disstarted because they were not popular. But after P2B came back from London with a huge amount of pounds, he resurrected Labour Party. A lot of people don't know that Labour Party is a setup to our people. That is why our people begin to dance. We are going to vote. If P2B enter, Nigeria will be better. He knows what he's doing. But we told them that even though P2B will win, we know P2B will win, but will they allow P2B to rule? That is the answer. That is the question. P2B win, they go let her rule? No!
You cannot eat your cake and still have it.
Because Nigeria is not for P2B and Judoka for. Nigeria is for Mohammed and Olatunde. They are those two names I call. They own Nigeria. And that is why Olatunde will pass to Mohammed. Mohammed will pass to Adebisi. Adebisi will pass to Yusuf. They are the owner of Nigeria. There is no time in the zoo that an Ibibio man will be a president of Nigeria. An Efik man can never be a president of Nigeria. A man from Anioma can never be a president of Nigeria. An Isoko man can never be a president of Nigeria. A man from Ichekiri can never be a president of Nigeria. Even the Icho man, Bakba, can never be a president of Nigeria. Why Jonathan become president? Because Yaradua died. It was a talk of war. Yaradua died 6 months ago. But he was still sending goodwill message from Saudi Arabia to the living. This is the country, the zoo, that I hear that a dead man is sending a goodwill message to fellow Nigerians. And I saw some pastors speaking in tongue that God should heal Yaradua. Somebody who is dead, how can God heal? This is the height of stupidity I've seen. What kind of a country, what kind of a human being God created that zoo? But I've not find this. I've not know why. I don't know why God, the reason why God created monkeys and baboon. Because Nigeria didn't fight. Nigerians, they don't fight to get their country. They didn't sacrifice anybody to get country. Don't you see their flag? Green, white, green. Go and check out all the flags of all the countries of the world. You will see red and black. Red means people died, shed blood, sacrifice to get their country. And that is why they don't play with their country. That is why they will never do anything. There's nothing like bribe and corruption to bring their country down. Rather, they will strive harder to make sure their country is the best country in the world. Go and check up all the European countries, America, even England. They fight and die for that their country. Nigeria, Azikiwe come out. Awolowo come out. Tafawa Balewa come out. They go and beg the king, the queen of England, please give us our country. We beg you. We beg you. Queen said, okay, take coffee there and cookies, eat. Bring that paper, I will just sign up. But we will give you freedom on the paper. But your resources and your life we will control. They say, yes, ma'am. That is how Nigeria get their independence. That is why today there is nobody who is a Nigeria. And I'm talking to all those people that are trying to bring a Midwest. My brothers and sisters, if you are planning to talk about Midwest, make sure you remove Anioma land from that place. Because the Anioma people, every land from Ikaland, Ibuakiri, every community in Ikaland that was put in Edo State, we are not from Benin. We have gone and joined our God and kings, our brothers. We are one together in our family now. We are Igbo people. We are Igbo people. We are not from Benin, neither from Midwest. We are Anioma, and Anioma is an Igbo word mean good land. You can take your Midwest from the boundary of Benin, Abudu or wherever, and take your Midwest to where you are going. Remove Anioma from your Midwest. We have gone to where we started from. And that is why we will always say, Obunambuko Obidoro. We have gone home with our brothers and sisters. We are one together. And that is why we are fighting for Biafra. I am so much ashamed of my people. Instead of them to stand still and focus on Mazina and Nikanu and focus on the freedom, liberation of Mazina and Nikanu, they begin to do obedient. Today, the people that they put their life on, they have disappointed them. But there's still hope for you people to come back. This is the time for you people to come and join IPOB now. This is the time for you people. There is hope to come back and join the movie train so that we get our freedom. It is only Biafra that will help us. It is only Biafra that will save us. It is only Biafra that will give hope to our unborn children. It is only Biafra that will make us be like a human being again. Thank you, Mazi. This is what I have to contribute to. May Chukwu Abiyama bless you for your wonderful work you are doing. And all of us will live long to see Biafra in our time. In the name of Chukwu Kike Abiyama, my prayer. Thank you, Mazi.
That is Mazi Jude Okafor. Mazi Jude Okafor is from Anioma. He's from Abo. Abo is in Anioma. Anioma is in Biafra land. Ezigbote nwaafọ Igbo. Nwaafọ Igbo karaka. Onwere ụdị Igbo ị ga-asụ ori ọma aza gị ndị gosi gị n'ọnwa afọ Igbo. Ọmụlọ ka eji asụ Igbo maka na asụsụ nne ya, asụsụ nne. That is asụsụ ancestry anya or Igbo ka ha sụ. Now you want Nigeria. You that is shouting one Nigeria. Are you aware that the agreement, the paper Nigeria signed to become an independent country? Are you aware that inside that paper, they signed that the British have direct right to come into any natural resources you discover in Nigeria is owned by British? Are you aware of this? Are you aware that British cannot buy any of your natural resources? Inside the agreement, anything natural resources that you found in the territory called Nigeria, automatically British has a direct access to it. British will first of all use it before you that call yourself a Nigeria will use it. That is why the Californium in the north till today, only the British are using it. The gold, only the British. The oil in Niger, in Anambra, Imo, British are laying a pipeline to come to British so that they will be selling it to other Europeans and be collecting money. While you are claiming our oil, we are Niger Delta, we are Niger Delta. And your useless, stupid pastors are there prophesying. I see Jesus coming. I see Jesus coming. Jesus is coming very soon. You are there clapping. Your useless Jesus cannot move, cannot cure evil, cannot save you. Our brother is calling. I thought I picked the call. Let me return the call immediately. Mazindewo.
Hello.
Hello, Ndewo Chineke.
Ndewo, brother. Ndewo, brother. Just want to put my voice there. For those of you that are listening, for just the purpose of listenership, my name is Mazo, being popularly known as Methuselah Wande Melchizedek. I want to thank you, our brother Paul Achebe. One among those that reason. I mean, I have watched all of us, and I think I can single-handedly say that at least you make your analysis, without cramming. When you want to begin to explain things, you see that the person knows what he's doing. It's very sad. It's very sad that we saw ourselves in this situation. I see how you are stretching to make sure you explain things to our people, but sometimes you have to give it a second thought. You are explaining and trying to analyze things because you reason. Sometimes when Mazen Namdekano said, what makes someone a human is ability to reason. That's what differentiates us from other wild animals in the forest. And that is why when you are speaking, their mind is Biafra. And what is coming in their mind as Biafra is they are going to dominate them. Domination. Then they don't know that there's a place that is not even having any connection to do with them, and they are dominating, taking their natural resources. They don't see it as any problem, And then another thing, they start asking you, Biafra is a Portuguese name. But I've been answering Nigeria for many years. Nobody's complaining. They're just trying to bring a different mindset to make sure they don't hold on to what we're doing. You are talking about suffering. I have them here. I have a lot of them working in a bakery. When I was a student, I jammed them there. I said, let me go and do menial job for like 2 weeks, before I write my exams. Those days, I do see them. Night job. There are all these people from Bayelsa. I see people from River State, Edo, mostly Edo people.
Edo
They are
bingos.
into bakery. Edo, yes, Edo people. Bini, let me be precise. Bini people. They are just doing bakery, carrying frying pan from one place to another, carrying bread from one place to another. The only achievement I can say they have achieved since they are alive here is to know different types of bread. We have brown bread, we have white bread. This one I'm telling you, they are able, matured men in their late 50s. I'm telling you, some of them apply asylum since they were almost 30-something years. So before they could give them that, it took them 20 years. Some of them, it took 20 years to give them a paper to work. And by that time, they have clocked 50. So when you are talking about to go back and, better their land, they are seeing you as a very stupid man because they've already wasted their life here. Where are they going again? And because they have seen themselves in that direction, they think that is going to be everybody's direction. So they want others to follow that suit. And even if you are giving them like 1,300, 1,400, they are very, very comfortable with it. They brag about it. And that is why some of them, even if they buy one second-hand car, keep it in Nigeria, they make pictures everywhere and tell you how they are doing well. It's very, very sad that we are finding ourselves with these people. That is why we are being suffocated at the same time. Whether we like it or not, we are affected. We are very much affected. I remember when this issue of obedient movement is coming. I'm very, very disappointed. Some of our members of this, our noble family, some of them are calling me, say, let us give him a chance. He's the one that's going to bring our leader. Sometimes I say, wow, am I in this struggle with this same mindset? Telling me we should give them chance because this is the only person we have now. It's our turn. As if even if it's their turn, that is why to tell you they are not philanthropists. They only care for their own well-being. So if I P2B is from Anambra and I'm an Anambra man, and then knowing fully well that Nigeria is not working, knowing fully well what is holding Nigeria, then because P2B is from my village, then I have to abandon my project and then follow P2B. So that is why I tell you the mindset is different. The mindset is where the problem lies. The way we reason, the way we assimilate things, the way we explain, the way you see things, your view of the thing that is going on is totally different. I believe this is where we are getting wrong. That's why sometimes when I preach, I put a smile on my face. I don't take it personal because I may be thinking that I'm preaching with my own way of understanding to people to enable them to understand me the way I'm preaching. But it's totally different. Just like one is telling me that the reason why he's not following the US because they don't know how to speak English. I don't know how you are going to solve such problem. Somebody telling you, I hate you, asking why? Because they cannot speak good English. And these are people you are looking for freedom for. So we are going to take it easy and we are going to continue hammering on them. A lot of them are changing.
You can see the one they call himself, what is his name from this guy that was with us before. I forgot, I called him yesterday a little bit during my program. The young man from, I think, is he from River State or so, that have been championing obedience. He was with us.
Magnus Soraka. Yes. I would like to invite him one day.
He will not come. I call him, maybe I will cut that place. I called him yesterday, change my profile to P2B profile so that he can be able to pick my call. I called him, he picked it and say, my brother, if you want to talk about this obedience, I'm not ready. Say, no, for another thing. Send me your account number. I will send you more money. You have tried for this obedience something. Brother, under some seconds, he sent me account number. And then I will forward you the message he sent to me. And then he has sworn not to talk anything concerning Nigeria anymore. The unity of Nigeria, what we need is segregation. And he never knew that he's speaking with a die-hard follower of the man he hates. So today I work a payment slip. I told him I will send him money. I work a payment slip of 200,000. I sent to him all about getting a bank by tomorrow on Monday. Until they are to me, I will tell him that. So in your dream, if the day I will send you money, you agree. So these are the things our people are after money. They after money. I just want to come in down to speak with me, and he spoke with me. We spoke at length, and he was so frustrated. And I know the same way he's frustrated, the same way so many of them are. But because of envy and at the same time wickedness, they will not speak up. They will say, "Nah, let us continue dying in our ignorance." In fact, let us tell this IPOB that they were going to laugh at us instead of us to agree with them. Let us continue hoping again in 2027 to try another best. So let me just drop it here for other people to make their point. The summary is our way of reasoning differs, and that is where the problem lies. But nevertheless, it's so frustrating. We'll continue speaking until we get it right. Exactly. I want you to continue your good work. Remain blessed, and I remain a humble servant.
I really appreciate. Thank you, and God bless you. Like he just said, most of times when our people, that is, in my phone and name brokers, I hardly smile because the thing na when I see a grown-up person reasoning backward, and when you try to put the person to correct the person, and he will be telling you whether you educated, do you know how to speak English. Yesterday, your sons, senior advocate of Nigerians, they were inside court sleeping when they hear English. When they hear English, they start sleeping. The same Magnus Soraka, in one of his videos, as I said here, he called it that title because I tried to download it. He have deleted the page entirely, so I was unable to download it. He called it the poker game when they discharge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He said that if Peter Obi win this election and they ring him out, that he, Magnus Soraka, will join the movement. He will carry it. He will be at forefront. Today, I see one of his videos. He says he's not calling for violence. He has not supported it. We must not do anything, but you cannot support Nigeria. In other words, you have succumbed to become a slave forever. When you see that the country is no longer functioning, what you need to campaign is total disintegration. And our brother that called now, Methuselah, when you listen to his program, you will be seeing senses. Or below somebody born Olano, or wants the Okubia, or Yalen that word, he will dissect it. He will know where you are coming from and how to arrange it. That is the kind of people I listen to. From morning to night, they are telling you what is happening inside IPOB, and tomorrow you tell you a broadcaster. By analyzing only the issue that is in IPOB, you cannot be able to analyze other people. Only something that happened in IPOB, and tomorrow you tell me that you are good at this and that. Unless actually something not happen, then I come and listen. If I want to learn further, I listen to people that make analysis, people that think far beyond what is happening in IPOB. This brother, I have I think I will call you later. Now, the same Nigeria you are trying to protect, sign agreement with British for your independent o, that every natural resources, whether precious stone, crude oil, anything you discover in that Nigeria, the British will come directly. They will not buy it. They have direct access to it. They will collect it free of charge. And the same paper, they tell you the British put it compulsory for you to be speaking English as your national language, your first language, to kill your own language. The same paper you sign tell you that that is where they now bring the mad person, a madman that have not done anything for you. They call Jesus. The same sheep they used to enslave you, they torture you. The same sheep called Jesus, they now turn and tell you that you will now start worshiping that Jesus. And it pain me, I will see somebody that I say is fighting for freedom will tell you that you have not read that story. You cannot be able to tell us how the Christian bondage come into Africa, that it come with gun and bullet, killing and massacre, raping and the rest, and you turn to call such person a god. You now worship your slave masters, and you want me to follow you to be reasoning backward. Can we blow mad? I don't reason like that. A solemn such. That is why you cannot ask question. Why can't a country of 200 million, why can't them have one single refinery? But Dangote can build a refinery. James Borio from Delta State built a refinery in Switzerland that was seized. Do you know how they seized it? Tomorrow, now say Oyibo people no get sense. They built the refinery with a Oyibo man, a very poor, wretched Oyibo man here. After building it, the guy willed it to his son and committed suicide. In other words, the document contained his name. He willed it to his son. And that is the end. You cannot sue his son because your name is not there. That is fiscal Yahoo. And they are proudly bingo, born Christian. You have not learned anything. And now I'm for Christianity as a freedom fighter. I see the person as a nincompoop, a slave, that is uncivilized slave. This freedom movement. That check P2B's game. All the pastors were the people P2B used to deceive Ndi Igbo. Now, you that campaign, I am waiting for the obedient, those Ndi Igbo that love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that went for PVC, that went for obedient. I want them to call now to tell me, how can we now restore Biafra now that the obedient, the only man that will become president, and the free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have failed woefully? How do you intend to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and how can we restore Biafra? This is what I want the obedient movement to come and tell me. IPOB Radical Media, greetings from here. Now, this is what I want. Ana Kuzilunu something, no English. How can you say that English language is something you will not measure education? That is why your engineers cannot produce anything. Do you know that Nigerian army don't produce any gun? Do you know do you know that Britain put it to Nigeria that they cannot produce anything weapon by themselves? They must buy. Either you buy from Britain or you buy from any country that Britain will ask you. Are you aware that Nigeria cannot enter into any agreement with any other country except the Britain sign it? Are you aware that the Nigerian passport you are using are not printed in Nigeria? The island, another country, is in charge of your zoo passport you are using. And you are telling me that you have sense. Chizoba Felix, greetings from here. You are telling me you have sense, you're educated, you can speak English. Yesterday, your English did not help your sons. Your 1,000 pastors, W.F. Kumuyi, Oyekilome, Indaboski Baboka, and Zion, Amuman Nebu Maramama, Amuman Nebu Maramama. They cannot give you judgment. And when we tell you that you need to face the reality, you say, no, we don't abuse my Jesus. Go to America and see what Jesus is doing. Go to Brazil, they see what Jesus is doing. You see India now. India don't they throw away their gods because their gods failed them during coronavirus. So you have not prayed enough for your God to answer you. Only coronavirus, the India gods failed them and they throw away it. And the Jesus have failed you for 2,000 years. You have not been able to throw away it. Are you not a mad mugu? You are not just a mad person. You are a mumu. When a mumu man run madness, imagine how the madness will be. That is the position of the people who Jesus Nishi. Greetings, my sister. Good evening. I hope you know say I dey on air.
I know, and they watch you now.
Okay. Go ahead, nwa Chineke.
I listening to you, my brother. You're making a lot of sense. You know, I watched your last program, and I really, I commend your good work. Really.
Thank you, my sister.
A lot has been going on, and truly, we really need to be frank to ourselves. If we really want freedom, to be frank, our people are so deep, swimming in the ocean of gullibility. It's terrible. Even though I'm a believer of the Bible, okay, but it is very important for one to ask questions. Wherever you cannot ask a question, that means something is wrong.
Exactly.
There is something you are afraid to say, or you know, maybe you have doubt, but you can't ask the question. But when you are so frank to yourself and you want to set yourself free, you need to ask questions, because by asking that question, you'll be able to get the answer that you need from that question.
Exactly.
But the problem is that what I notice about our people, whenever things go wrong, like bad government, and just imagine, you know, somebody will be facing some challenges, and the next thing the person will tell you it is well, when you know that it's not well. So what is well? God, all the time, the only thing they will tell you is God will help us. How is God going to help you for over how many years? Now more than 60-something years. You know, I have really tried so many times to see reason with you know, some of our brothers and sisters in this struggle who are, you know, talking about this religion issue. I come to realize that it's not really that they are fighting against Christianity, but the way this thing has eaten deep into our people, that they no longer reason, they no longer ask questions.
Thank you.
Well, now please close the door. You can see I'm on the phone. Close it. Close the door. So sorry, my brother. So the thing is that our people no longer reason. You won't believe that this recently, after the court has even you know, give the victory to Tinubu. You know, as a people who have been waiting for results for so many months, hoping that judiciary is going to give them victory, etc., etc. At the end, they didn't give them victory. Do you know what some of them are busy doing is creating groups, religious groups, adding people to pray for the world? I was like, wow, how are these people going to come out of this? It's crazy. You know, they added me to one group, and then I was like, who is this person? When I went to the group and I was just following up what they were discussing, it's about praying for the world.
Okay.
And I wrote a message. I said, are you people serious? You are praying for the world? Do you think that France, Germany, US, Italy, do they need your prayer?
Okay.
You are the one that needs something. You need prayer for yourself. And in fact, you don't even need prayer. You need to start applying the same strategy these countries I've mentioned are applying. So I started bombarding them with Mazi Metu's videos, Mazi Namdekanu's video, bombarding it on the platform. You would believe immediately they removed me from the group.
Okay.
But I must tell you, these are I went through the group, and I was checking, and you won't believe that some of them, majority of them, are even in the US. These are people who are enjoying real democracy in US. These are people who are enjoying freedom of expression in US, but they are there. They are still promoting, the religion over the right of the people. Because religion, in fact, the religion, the way I say it in Nigeria, it has destroyed Africa. Not only Christianity. You see Islam, you see Christianity, and even traditional religions. All African people, our people are so wicked. They are so mean to themselves that anything that they have or that is given to them, they always make sure they abuse it. You see, Christianity, it is being used to destroy the mind, to weaken the mind of the people. I'm talking like this because I myself maybe it's because I'm in the West, or some of us who are talking today. If we didn't come out from that place, we would still be sinking and be having the same mentality like these people that are back home. But the worst people are those that have left Nigeria, that have come to see that in Western world, things are working in the other way around, not through prayer. How can you be saying that God is gonna change Nigeria? We have to continue to be praying for Nigeria. How long will you want to be praying?
Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry to interrupt you. Do you know that the most wicked people we have in Africa are those that are educated, that have traveled out of Nigeria? They are the most wicked people. People like Sonyeka, people like Chimamanda Adichie. Those people, you know that they are well educated and they are not living in Nigeria. They are the most wicked people. Why I say this is because go and check them. They know the truth, but go and check all their novels. You can never see them reflecting what the West, the Europeans, the atrocities they have committed. What baffles me is, how can a professor be in university, be lecturing person that Mungo Park came to Nigeria to discover River Niger? You tell me that is not act of wickedness. How can a professor of history not be teaching about the history, how they conquered Africa and what we must do? Rather, they are teaching us how we will now worship them. Do you know that up to today, if not the recent coup that happened in Niger, do you know that that am here, I am not aware that every African countries sign an agreement that all their colonizers will have a direct access to their natural resources without buying it. And that is what gives the France the right to take everything they are taking in Niger. And the Britain have rights to enter Nigeria to take whatever they want to take without buying it. And we have a professor of history who have never one day lectured any person about this. Rather, they will come and tell me Jesus. Now, like what you just said, where I am against pastor, like me, I say that if Nigerian pastor change today, tomorrow you will see me in church. But what I am against is, how can a pastor tell you to pray for God to come and bring a good leader when they have their hands and their leg to choose who is their leader?
Exactly.
How can a pastor, instead of leading a protest like the pastors in the Bible, they are the one telling you, God will do it. Let's pray to God to give P2B his mandate. How? My sister, right on.
You know, they cannot ask. That is the problem. They cannot ask this question because they see asking question as a sin. That's how I see it. Because they are so brainwashed. How can you? Everything is going wrong in your country. Okay. Let's assume you think maybe the way things are in Nigeria. Some of them believe that the way the life is in Nigeria, that is how it is other part of the world. But there are, because through internet, a lot of them have been able to be enlightened. They have seen that yes, things are really going well in other parts of the world. That the life they are living in bondage. They are living in hell. They are all on internet begging how to feed their children, how to pay school fees, etc., etc. But when you tell them that, what do you think is the solution? And they will tell you how we have to pray. God will help us. We hope that God is going to help us one day. How can God help you when you are not doing anything? Even
Okay.
the God in the Bible said that He will bless the work of your hands. He didn't say He will bless the prayer of your mouth. So how come they have this kind of ideology? I don't understand. Even me myself, I don't know how we can set our people free from this bondage. It is a real bondage. You know, this group they created, there are over 500 people. Every Friday there will be compulsory prayer for feast of the nativity of Mary. Mary that have died for a long time ago. Mary is somewhere. I don't know if she's somewhere or no, but Mary don't even know if your children have to pay school fees.
Make her do confessions. Make her do confession. Make her do confessions.
Ashebe, we are a problem.
May I do confession. You get the one where they add me now, so they every time they pray. They send me all manner of pastors, all this, they are this thing. I just enter internet, I download blue film, I send and go there. No, because it tell they say to remove me. Because I remove myself, I think I remove myself 3 times. They continue adding me. So in order to make I just enter, I download one better blue film. As I download like 2, I upload and there. They use their hand to remove me. Since that day, nobody don't add me again. So all those kind of things I hate. One day now, one of them go talk and say, this one way they send the blue film proof our group. Why I not go send away? They send me Jesus. And they look and say Jesus and the blue film are the same thing. So since you know want me make a rest, then you no go rest. My sister continue.
My brother, yeah, I will just try to, but I just want to what really made me get upset and I started blowing at them. They posted something that they said prayed daily, based during midday prayers after the rosary. Lord, Lord, have mercy on us. Every day you have to be reciting this. So how can you not think about setting yourself free and the future of your unborn children? If you have to be every day you wake, you will say, Christ, have mercy on us. Christ, have mercy on us. Christ, have mercy on us. Christ, hear us. Gracious Lord, hear us. It's crazy. It's crazy. People go to church here. The West people, they go to church, but you will never see them behave the way Africans are behaving. The same way they handle Islam in Africa, that is the same way they are handling Christianity in the South. But the difference is that the Muslims are ready to die for what they believe in, but the Christians are not ready to die for what they believe in. So the question I am asking our people now, there's something you said in your video, and I posted it on my page, when you said that if the West, Russia, Germany, US, or UK, all this country, if they know that Jesus is the solution to their problem, they wouldn't have abandoned Jesus for Africa. It is very logical, and it is true. They abandoned it for Africans, and Africans cannot say that. Why is it that these people are not so crazy, are not so mad about the Christianity and the way we do? That means we are over exaggerating. We have to do. Okay, these people, they brought it to you, right? Why don't you practice it the same way they are practicing it? When you go out from wherever you are living, what you will see is banks, infrastructure everywhere. Things are really booming. But in Nigeria, there's church everywhere. So how do you expect the people to reason normal? They are no longer normal. That's the only thing they see on a daily basis. Left and right is church everywhere. And these pastors are benefiting hugely. So if you are coming to stop or to try to educate the people, they see you as an obstacle. So my brother, we have a lot to do. We will have to try to sensitize the people gradually on my own. I really think our women who are in this trouble, they also should come out. It's good. Yeah, you want to pray. Nobody is stopping you from believing whatever you want to believe. But we are in a total mess as per this religion issue. So I really want to appreciate you. Keep up the good work. On this religious issue, honestly, I am with you people, because I can see what you are saying.
Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Because I tell people, for us to be free, you need to tell the person the truth. Once you tell them the truth, then the person must one day think about that truth you tell the person. But if you say, oh, his belief, let us leave it, because you don't want to offend the person's belief. Yes. He will use it to push us down, because this brain, no matter how you think you are strong, if you continue hearing one thing one day, hearing one thing or every day, one day you will start thinking about that thing. There is a way you will hear lies. That lie will become true in your eye, until you start investigating, asking questions, and make a move before you will find out the real truth. Thank you, my sister. And
Thank you,
I really appreciate you. Ndewo nwa Chineke. Ndewo. Mazi Jideofor. Ndewo. Those of you asking if it's Ejiro, yes, it's our sister Ejiro. Welcome to the program.
Mazi Fola Chebe, good evening, sir.
Good evening, nwa Chineke. Are you obedient? I need obedient people.
Okay, need obedient people. I'm not obedient, my brother.
Okay, go ahead.
But I wish to chip in some of my due based on how they. Once again, let me just introduce myself. My name is Mazi Faye. Mazi Faye, I'm calling from my location. Mazi Paul, may God bless you.
Bless you too.
The dogs are wise.
Overwise,
may God bless
them.
our leader. May God bless our leader. Mazi, can you just imagine our people, have been, eat up with the Western religion. Western religion is our problem. Mazi, I myself, I'm a victim. I'm a victim of all this Western religion. Mazi, could you imagine that? I used 30,000 naira to buy a Bible. Mazi, don't laugh me. Don't just laugh at me. Don't just laugh at me. Mazi,
I don't like just that.
Just allow me to just digest a little what happened to me, Mazi. In fact, since I started listening to this hallowed platform, Radio Biafra, and our media warriors, Mazi, I'm a born again. I'm a pure born again. Religion and the pastor can never eat my money, my shishi. They can never smell my shishi. It's of me to use my money and give them for them to be eating and they growing large, sending their children to the higher school. Why me? I did not even attend any school. But I will be suffering, contributing tithes, offering, and giving to them. Mazi, it's better for me to take that money and go to Motherless Baby or go to any beggars on the street and give that money to that person. And that's what they needed.
Exactly.
But Mazi, let me just leave that. Obedient people. I know one of them who always in the night will be shouting, "Hey God, bring people down. God, keep people. God, they carry people. They go to that road." Now, so the prayer don't disturb me. Reach one day, and I call him Baba. This your prayer is disturbing us. The Nigeria you think that is your country can never be good. And if you are praying any prayer that you are praying, calling this zoo, this taboo country called Nigeria, God will be annoyed. That God, the God we may have on earth will be annoyed, because this country was not created by God. It just this Ashawo woman and her husband came and they named you Nigeria. So you don't have basis. And for you to be praying for something that it doesn't have basis, you are just wasting your time. Mazi, you reached yesterday when everything just finished. Now I went to that man and said, Baba, how far now? Did your God answer your prayer? Did God answer your prayer or not? Baba, you people are useless and how you do the and you people
Jesus sent sleep to the lawyers.
I asked that Mike, I said, do you see how this all the whole lawyers that they're supposed to talk and defend and do you see how they are sleeping? To what does it mean? What does it tell you? It tells you that Nigeria is not a country that you can fight your right and get it. So stop wasting your time. Now the guy just start looking at me. I say, yes. For me, I can never deceive you. You have to leave that road. That place you are going is not a road. You have to come back. I will baptize you and I will make you to be born again. Follow me. Let's go and hear the pure truth, the pure word of God, not the one that we are listening to church. Those ones, they are deceiving you. They can never preach to you what can make you, to survive in life. Another than we preach to you how to bring the little one that you have, the little one that you suffer. Maybe you are carrying pure water or you are hawking any business. Then we preach to you how you will bring that little one so that God will multiply that one for you. But to them, they will never give you. They will collect the little one that you bring to them and they will eat it, ask you to hoping God to enlarge maybe that your pure water to enlarge them to big company. So that if you bring offering and tithe and they sow seed, God will enlarge that your small, the hawking pure water that we are doing to big company. But in them, God, they can never pray for God to enlarge their own. Rather, they will pray for you to bring your own to them, so that they will be eating and growing fat. They will be riding highest motor. Their children will be going to highest school. Even, Mazi, fat. But I thank God, that's not
exactly.
Let them continue deceiving themselves. Let them continue deceiving themselves. Mazi Paul, let me just leave here. Right? Thank God. I thank you for
our message,
establishing us, giving us.
Our message is yielding fruit.
May God bless you. May God bless you too.
Some people are behind our message na yield fruit. That is why Njebe Mfumetusel and Janike, because upon all the attacks on him, he continued. And I said I will not stop too. Our message is yielding fruit. Thank God our sister Ejiro said that one of my message where I said, if Jesus is really working, how can Germany abandon Jesus for us when the Africa, the zombie Africa, to go heaven? America and every other countries abandoned the Jesus, including Israel. Britain abandoned Jesus for you African man to go heaven. Welcome to the program. Nnukwu mmadụ ọ dị odo unu mana phone m pịawara so another phone ka m na-use ya. So everything nọ na the other phone na their number nwere engine number here no me check it and you nwa abịa save okwe number na this phone. Ndewo, go ahead.
Anyị anọrọzi na LP na ihe anyị nọ bụ MAP.
Uche ha dịrị ya ahamala ka anyị ji wee kwado na nke ikpeazụ a.
God will bless my beautiful sister Ejiro. Mazi Jidomfo is blessing Ejiro for speaking this evening. I must continue to pray for her. Mazi.
Our sister is lioness. And I like courage. Yeah? That is why mgbe ọ na-ekwu religion, I'm that na honor na civilized country and always somebody na ask question. So and once I find the truth, always somebody once she sees truth, she follow the truth, regardless of where she don't reach. That's why I love her so much.
I love Mother Jiro to the extent. You see, our people sometimes always open iwe, as in angry, can make our people to say things otherwise. When the issue of religion started, my own take was to calm our people down. A lot of us will wake up the same way all of us woke up to become a media warrior today. And as we continue to progress in this journey, as we all wake up and begin to realize that Nigeria is not for everybody, the same way all of us will realize that religion is not for anybody in Africa. And this very journey, as media warriors of IPOB, I trusted so much. 90% wake Hana up. They bring their religion down to the flat. So what is Nigeria now? Advocacy religion. So I said, Wade Jiro, wherever you are listening to Mazi Jidofo voice. This evening, Mazi Jidofo is much happy to hear your voice in this manner. And secondly, MAP, another thing that I want to say is that, and I will ask you a question. Do you think that where you deny someone justice, you can be able to get justice there, why you don't have an upper hand there? Do you think so?
Jackie, again, can what are your question?
I mean, in a place, either where an upper hand and a future injustice meted against somebody, instead of you to speak out, you pretended not to speak out, and when it comes to your turn, you also expect justice to come. Do you think that can work?
No, of course, it can never work.
Thank you.
Because...
You know, I'm from Anambra State, and more I'm making Anambra student politics. I know many groups. When this POB issue started, I continue to campaign on those groups.
Okay.
These places, do you know how wicked our people can be? On that very 13th of October 2022, Mazen Nanikano was discharged and acquitted. In the same Anambra Labour LP group, they were saying that the analogy these people brought out is that Nigeria government want to use Mazen Nanikano to destroy obedient movement. Just look at obedient. You know, the same day Mazen Nanikano was discharged and acquitted was the same day they called off ASU strike of 9 months in Nigeria. That's the same date that thing happened.
Yes.
Our people went and bring this analogy to deceive the gullible one. To deceive the gullible one. Instead of them to stand up and begin to speak about injustice against their own brother, many of them lie low, pretending that when it comes to their turn, they will get justice. I don't know, I sent you a message yesterday night, they hacked my WhatsApp, my former number.
You mean it?
I was waiting. Yes, I was waiting for them. I posted to them on 59th that we are waiting on judiciary. Let's see how justice you deny your brother can come to you. So I saw how the thing happened. Before that evening, I wanted to go and battle with them. They hacked my WhatsApp. So there is no way our people can realize this. They deny their brother justice. P2B told the whole world that Biafra died 52 years ago.
Okay.
That word from marble is on marble. It can never be clean. And he's going to that the same court where his own brother got justice and he never made a comment. He went there to go and get justice. You know, British and Nigeria government, they are very, very smart. Immediately, Tinubu enter office. They advised Tinubu under 2 days of swearing in. Tinubu promulgated the student loan. That student loan was a strategy to, to push the whole youth inside in the North school. Can Hagala strong body for federal government fund or dilute to their madness on that aspect. Do you understand? So a lot of them now are busy pursuing a student loan with requirement needed, but I never hear anyone that has gotten that very loan. Today, look at what has happened. Nobody, none of them. All this, I shot down Zamfara State. I shot P2B, shot down Nasarawa.
1 million match, 5 million match.
1 million match in Onisha. None of all this. Do you see how they diluted their madness? Push the one, take the whole youth, push one part of them inside school. Then the other one, they started all this agriculture, agricultural something project that Jonathan was doing there, and so many other things. Brother, our people are not, they are not waking up as you see them now.
It'll be the evil.
They are mounting their faith again 2027.
They are not waking any up at all. All these people now you see,
there will be no election come 2027. Biafra that time. There will be no election. Only by that time, any deal go with this religious madness first. Then, because to be honest, IPOB media warriors, many of IPOB media warriors need to be. And I need the to be honest, they are not qualified to be a media warrior because they are still under mental slavery. Any person that he call himself an IPOB media warrior that believed to be a Christian religious bondage, that person is not yet free. We need to free them first, then we will not face the reality. Because as long as somebody get you a media warrior, at the same time, they defending the religion, his people die.
Mazi, you are very 100% right. And the only thing I continue saying is that, you see, our media warrior will wake up the same way they woke up to become a IPOB freedom fighter media warriors. All gradual process. All gradual, as it stands now. You know, there are things that I can say is a blessing in disguise. You know, about 4 months ago, a lot of people were against religion. It seems as if the thing want to tear everything apart. Exactly. Even Radio Biafra was castigated by some media warrior.
Plus, by one moron in America.
That moron now, thank you, Mazi, for reminding me that moron. That moron now that thought that is only his fund that IPOB is using to progress. Since he has been sacked and stopped paying the fund, is IPOB not doing well?
We are doing more well and more united.
You see, one thing in this very struggle I realize is that once you take yourself most important, the ego will bring you down, and you will be by the side and look at yourself as just a dry leaf that just fell from a tree.
As a junkie.
And it has nothing to do with the tree. So, Mazi, our people are waking up. You see this reality of my mentor, Mazi Metusela, always say, facing the reality. That program is going very, very fast. And I know our people will wake up in a due time. I know what is happening in the absence of Mazi Nanikan. We are building ourselves for the future fight. And as we are fighting it, nobody now is looking up to the leader. Mazi Nanikan shared to cover himself. Anybody that wants to come out will come out, and we will see the person. And that person will know his limit. So this very struggle, our media warriors will become more mental tough as they are about IPO freedom movement against religion. And by the time that happens, religion will be nothing to our people again. It will be nothing to our people again. It will not hinder our people. Look at our brothers in America donated 1.something billion to Ebukobi. Ebukobi that will bring family men and family husband and wife on the social media, disgracing them. But he said that he grew up from Catholic. He doesn't know what he called marriage course. And people are clapping, jubilating. This journey, I so much know what is happening. And I will continue to bless my sister Jiro for speaking very eloquent this very evening. If she very close to me, she will take one bottle. If I tell you how joyful I am to hear Made Jiro, I know Made Jiro.
Listen,
the only thing is just that.
Listen, if on this a struggle, the only person I will tell you say I will sit down, I will just call and ask for something. Is Ejiro. There is no media warrior will tell you that I have ever called the person. Not even some people even accuse me that I am calling Metusela. You see, since any discussion me and Metusela discuss is either on his own program or my program. And when be home my phone one day for Metusela, money and not apart from not on my program or not contributing to his program, we don't discuss. But when you see truth, your ability to adapt that truth is what will make you to stand on the truth. If you cannot accept truth, you cannot speak truth. because it's garbage in, garbage out. It's what you you take in, you will bring out. A man not at a blown on yasi, you know, or not possible because birds of the same feather flow together.
Exactly, you are right.
That is why some people will say, Mazi, you are like you now. I don't call you for call one day.
No.
But some people will say, that is why when Donald called me, I just allow him to talk so that I will get his point. And he talk rubbish. Not only Donald that contracted me. Why I did not say the rest is because they did not come on social media. I know some person, one person called me and tell me that I should face Matthias, that in fact, he will buy plank, that he will organize people that will use 2 by 2 to beat Matthias. And I was looking at the person. Why I will not mention name and I will not talk about them is because they did not bring it on social media. I wish they bring it on social media. I will tell the person, so date you say something like this. Can you just play the video how I responded? Because I will allow you will talk your own, but when I respond to you, you will know, oh, this is one of them. Tomorrow you will not call me. So, my brother, go ahead.
Thank you so much. Why I keep on saying this, and also I will advise our people, the listeners also, most of the times we leap before we can take action or we can make utterances.
Exactly.
I could remember when this religious issue was, on it creating some unnecessary noise. What gave me joy as of then was no matter what people were talking on Mwade Jiro on her own position, she still went to Finland. I wrote her after she came back from that Finland. I respect her that day. I wrote her. Despite all manner of talk people were saying, she also tear tickets and visit Finland protest. And I respected her. I know that some people can be fragile, but when they get their balance, they can balance and talk hard. Like as she spoke this very evening, she has regained her balance. There are some knowledge people don't know about, and there are some knowledge that supersedes people. By the time the thing is opening to them, they will begin to realize and question. Religion is Christianity. Religion is something to question about. My brother, I preach Bible to the extent Iganesu to Enugu. For the management science. I got wagged on more pastor. If you don't understand, if you don't
ejimego inyem atakara mgbe m na-eto. Ejimego inyem atakara before luo na St. Paul's Anglican Church. Ndị na-akpọ.
Our people are waking up, and I pray that more we wake up on this very religion. That is the last line of battle of this religion. Once our people wake up, we can resist everything. Now, all these people, all these pulpit bandits, nobody is talking. No.
Ebenine the silent.
No single word.
Ndị na-address ha na bụ ndị sopi na YouTube, ndị Bini ya na ndị some Delta people. My belle, Peter Obi don't get subpoena. Now the court is shaking. Come and see what Peter Obi lawyer said. Unnolan nature manda na nukwa English ana asudie. Okay, the thing Peter Obi lawyer say now, since yesterday, what the any lawyer grant press conference. Asking now Ola who bunda bo belola ya ha blog ya bu you get those chief judge that is it. And when I speak the English, even Michael say come on see on our water. Even APC lawyer be easy to do a can't strike go. After the belly can handle it, singing on well as if I'm now. Mission video, I am confused. I say, Mr. Man, don't be confused. Or no, I am not confused. You watch that video, you got the man. She said, I suggest an APC lawyer.
Another thing no now about that some of our people this morning no na complain that Tinubu gara India we ga muye incense na India or we me lawyer ha na alarola. Hi, our people, our people, I don't know. I'm going to go one brain.
I'm not know what that was.
Mazi ezoku ike agwugo this journey is very far.
Ike agwugo dibio. Ike agwugo dibio.
If we ike agwugo dibio, once we focus on religion and our people wake up, listen to Radio Biafra Saturday program. What can they wear for the way? Even in my zone, what can they wear for the way in my zone? But once our people wake up about this, we are going. Here are the last line of battle. All you can Britain today, every African, especially our land. So if you want to go be natural, you may not be able to run 100 million sitting capacity like a nature. Put everybody would you ever have 1.something billion within Nigeria through those regions where Obrugodi just small industry, pure water factories.
In the pure water factory, Mazi, Emma, na de there. Eating that money, kita for weather. Mbo, ki me pay people nowhere, they can have you construct my gate, this iron gate, windows, and the other things. He menya in a big way. My iron chair, he construct 18-year phone. He may pay not less than 800 people job. In 1 year, you will open a branch in Enugu, or you will pay school. He may pay school from nursery to university. At least not free. Those people, all those Zion money, will you kubati chasi and akuzi. That is why, no matter how accusation Ebolu Apostle Chibuzo, Omega Power Ministry, Block with you, Omega Power Ministry, I'm not forgive you because OPM on a tinyer I think you enable question to Lobele or Bulla pant remover can make because Suleiman will pant remover. Then he actually do like even like Ian now what alone person like him Mbaka Kedu investment or what go in Enugu State. Man Enugu so now one of the states in the upward na Libo Tata.
Yes, the only thing
but people are not here.
Mbaka mepere oye Kenya na-akpụ ya beverage this thing company na 90 mile. Mana that beverage is akwarafa. My pure water, my yogurt, my mineral, everything. And the only also Mbaka mepekwara both for palm.
Now, apart from Mbaka, on well another individual and Jim Mbaka we bad at Enugu State. Bia mepewe.
Mana ihe ha na-arụ ọ bụ ọ dị ka ọ bụ dị igere program Maazị Ezayoba midnight program o mere I think yesterday or day before yesterday ọ kọwara ya nwee reason deeply ihe a positioning ịmago Mbaka emego occupy Enugu State Ebube Monson nwere Anambra State so now Ebuka Obi ga-aga ịkọbago the heartland of Biafra land which is Imo State. Then maybe tomorrow I get what I got cover Ebonyi State na Abia State. Then Mona say that Emego as in Echenugo and about you freedom and ekwu dey anywhere come. And ekwu no Jesus what God cannot do. What Jesus cannot do does not exist. But our people are dying. So Maze, I But I really thank God that one of our sister has spoken very, very well like this. She's also a microphone handler. And by the time she will continue to wake up like this and speak, followers will tap the mental toughness and continue from where she stopped, and others will wake up. Religion is the last line of our own battle in this struggle. And once we take 40, just only 40% of it, we are good to go.
Ndewo.
Thank you, Mazi. My bouncing baby.
Ndewo. On 14 bụ birthday enya sef. On 14.
This week.
Yes, come 1 year. Maazị ikwukwa n'ihe again. Nwa m akasụrụ ogo dade abụlọzi saboni abem.
I wish him or her happy birthday in advance.
Ndewo. Maazị Jideofor. Ọ dị ka m ga-abịa mega arrest. Ikwu ihe again mega arrest. Not Sabode. Ihe mee call karịzi. Amadị himself na call ka nkụ. Biko ọ bụrụ na ịkpọ na mepik biko ịkpọgharịa amadị m onye nke kpọrọ ihe ndị nke kpọ modern call karị nna kpọgharịanụ biko. Now, we are done with the issue of Peter Obi. Ihe I need is now, what is the way forward now that Peter Obi have failed woefully? Now that Peter Obi have accomplished his own mission by making you, as an Igbo man, to abandon your leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now Peter Obi have made you to abandon your freedom. You have now become useless. You have failed left and right. Now, what is next for you? Are you going to wait until 2027 before you start shouting like in Kapia again? Now, what is your pastor doing? Why is your pastor still giving you hope that Nigeria go better when there is no hope? Why can't your pastor come out to protest? Chris Felix Dalu. Why can't your pastor rise up and fight for your freedom? What is the duty of your pastors? Why I hate Nigerian pastor is because they turn Bible upside down. Why I hate Nigerian pastor is because they don't tell you the truth. Why I hate Nigerian pastors and the Christian bondage is because they are evil, they are liars. Why I hate them is because they cannot confront the reality. Why I hate them is why Japan is making waves, creating technologies. Your pastor is telling you to pray for God to give you light, knowing fully well that light is being generated in a water, that somebody needs to go there to do it. And he is telling you to pray. Your pastor is telling you to pray for America, knowing fully well that America is built by human being, not by God. I tell you, if any Christian person can tell me any country built by God, not human being, I, MAP, will denounce Biafra, and I will stop talking about freedom. I will start preaching about, in fact, I will turn to Apostle Paul. Any nation built by God or by Jesus, not human being building it, I will stop talking about Biafra. I will carry Bible and start preaching on the road. India that you people are saying they abandoned their gods because of coronavirus. Only just 1 year, their God did not do something for them. They change it and bring the new gods. They did not bring Jesus in India. The India did not go abandon their own God and bring Jesus. They still go with their God. India have landed in the moon. India has missiles. India have nuclear plant. India has the best hospital in the world. India produce the best computer operators. India is competing among the world leaders. Yet, your own Jesus that have not failed you for 1,000 years, that have not done anything, you have not seen any reason to abandon him. So you don't know that they tell you that the gods are blind, the gods cannot answer. Ask them. So Nigeria have not prayed to the extent where God will answer them, where their Jesus will come. Your pastor is deceiving you. W.F. Kumuyi tell you that God will repair Nigeria through Tinubu. The pastor of Winners Chapel tell you that he see Nigeria getting stronger than dollar. How can that happen? $1 is equivalent to 900 and something naira. 1 euro is already 1,000. 1 pound is 1,000 plus. 1 Kuwait dinars is going to 2,000 or 1,500, if I'm not mistaken. Yet your pastor is somewhere sitting down, playing you like draft. Ne plague can zombie, yet you cannot ask questions. Don't you know that the moment you start asking questions, you find out the truth? Jesus is walking. Jesus is walking. How can Jesus be abandoned by Germany and you carried it as African? Now, before today, they are telling you that you must agree, you must accept Jesus as your personal Lord and Savior for you to go to heaven. When we start asking them questions, where will Muslim people go? Where will Judaism, Buddhism go? Where will all these people go? They now turn it and tell you that it's not when you believe in Jesus, it's when you do good. Before we start asking questions, they tell you that you must accept Jesus for you to go to heaven. Now, they are no longer telling you that it's only Christian that will go to heaven. They are now telling you that if you do a good thing, to tell you that there is a lot of lies in there. These people are not telling you the truth. They are not telling you that in the Bible, they ask Jesus, how can we go to heaven? They now tell them that for you to go to heaven, you need to sell all you have, you need to give it to the poor for you to go to heaven. Why is Kumuyi not selling his own? All these Zion bingos, why are they not selling their own to go heaven? Welcome to the program. Good day. Are you an obedient movement?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead, obedient.
Obedient movement. In terms of, so I want to understand though, because I'm not in anything politics. All I know is all about our freedom.
No, you say you are obedient movement, meaning that you are for P2B. That means I'm waiting for your question. If you don't have question, then I will load you with mine because I had them well loaded.
Okay, I didn't actually have a question, but I just want to appreciate what you are doing.
So, are you an obedient movement member?
I'm not in any way obedient. I've never been in any support of anything obedient.
See, as my mind is just the happy say I don't catch one obedient. I just the happy say one obedient don't finally show up. Can Swan can liji.
I can't know them my side.
Okay, go ahead, watching it then.
All I want to say is coming to the side of those people that have never believed that Nigeria can never be good again. For them to use their tongue to cut their teeth now. Now that the judiciary has finally showed them what Nigeria is all about. So, last now, if they like, may they come back to their senses. Or if they like, may they continue with the obedience. If you finally land them inside grave, then they will know the importance of what our leader Martin Amika has been doing for us and are still doing for us till date. So I urge you guys, the US members, to keep on whatever thing you are doing. Don't give up.
Yeah.
We are here. We are still strong. Nothing will happen. We are still on it. And very soon we are going to land on our final destination, which is the freedom of Biafra. Thank you, Wachineke.
Ndewo Wachineke, daalụ rinne. Daalụ. I need obedience. The problem of disobedience is because they cannot call for debate. I want them to come and tell me the way forward now to restore Biafra after their PVC have failed them. Or I want them to come and tell me if there is a hope in Supreme Court. Na threat to that much. To be honest, I never checked na court yesterday. In case you know how about AMP, that is a allied Guinea movement party. Do you know that they tell them that they stroke out their case and tell them that they bring embarrassment to the court? Then Peter Obi and Atiku to pay Tinubu. Nigeria na cruise. Nigeria is a bunch of cruise. Hi, na ka anyị gugodo na-egwu Odumeje first. Ụmụ Jizọs kwazi Odumeje agaba. Ụmụ Jizọs kwazi. Ụmụ Jizọs kwazi. Asị gị buru Jizọs n'isi. These people just make your brain. Since I was born, the Christian bingos have been praying for Satan to die. You kill that Satan, kill and kill and kill until your father died. Your father was unable to kill it. Then champion, then position your mind. They make you to be thinking that you can kill Satan. Satan then told you in the Bible that even God cannot kill. God himself cannot kill Satan. Now you that as in bingo, you want to kill something that they tell you in the Bible that he is so strong that he challenged the God in the Bible. He challenged God, and the God cannot kill him. And the God now say, okay, since I am in heaven, I will inherit in heaven. Go and inherit the earth. They tell you that the devil is the one in charge of this earth. Yet you cannot ask yourself, if Bible tell you that the devil is in charge of the earth, how come devil is in hellfire? That is to say that there is no devil in any hellfire, that he is on this earth, because if devil is in the hellfire, how come you are being controlled or manipulated by the devil? My sister, my question is, what about those in the Old Testament who came before Jesus? They didn't accept Jesus, so will they burn in hell? We must ask question. All the daddy GO should answer me. Now, Umu Zion, this question is for you. Umu Adoration, this question is for you. Ebuba Manso, this question is for you. Indaboski Bawose, this question is for you. Where them winners, Mountain Zion, WF Kumuyi, this question is for you, children of Christian religious of bondage. These questions are for you. They cannot answer. There is no heaven anywhere. There is no hell anywhere. Then tell you that God handed the earth to devil. He said he sent him out of the heaven. Okay? According to the Bible. God sent the devil out of heaven, and the devil landed on the earth. Now, which place is now devil being in hellfire since the devil landed in this planet earth? And they tell you that the devil will now inherit this earth. Now, another lie I want you people, because a lot of you did not study Bible, you just read the Bible. Now, if you are listening to me, you are a Christian bingo. I want you to answer this question. According to the Bible, they say that the peacemakers will inherit this earth. Now, if the peacemakers inherit this earth, for they are the peacemakers, or they are make. Now, how is there any? They did not go heaven and they did not go hell, which means the earth is not going to be destroyed. Are you not asking? So the peacemakers now, if you're a peacemaker, you will not go to heaven. You are going to inherit this earth. Now, where will be the heaven and earth and the hell? Simple logic, simple common sense is not common. Draw the pastor who the peacemakers, according to the Bible, will inherit this earth, which means the earth is it going to be heaven? Ọkwa milk ka akpọ ha ka ihe akpọdịrị yourself. We need to start asking questions because there are sitting in a Bible the odeka from here gawa America with okwu. The lie in the Bible be like you go from here, use leg to go America. The distance. If you use plane, it will be short. Use leg to go America. Devil, they pursue and come up for heaven. He come this earth. The same Bible, the same Christian that they saying they have fire. But then they say now in this earth. If devil they have fire, which of the devil are you now saying die, 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 die? Okay, if they come from hellfire, they devil they come up for hellfire, come to meet you for this earth. Na asaka anyị isi, ndị asara anyị go. That is it. Ndị asara anyị, ihe asara anyị bụ, that is it. A na-asa gị na-eme onwe gị, a na-asa gị. And you go see a professor lecturing you this now. Somebody will tell you that he is a professor, a lecturer, educated, telling you that God sent the devil out from heaven and the devil come to this earth. The same devil is in hellfire. And you believe that the devil is already in hellfire, drawing people to be in hellfire with him. Now, which of the devil is on this earth? Now, which of the devil are you firing to kill? Die. Eh? Which of the heaven? When you ask question, you know the truth. The same Bible tell you say they will destroy this earth. There will be a rapture. Everybody will face judgment. The same Bible turn and tell you that the peacemakers will inherit the earth. Now, that is why Peter Obi failed INEC election. Instead of the youth to come out on the street, he tell you that he will face court. You did not stop swearing in of Tinubu. Now, when he become president, you will come and remove him. Who will appoint the judges? The same president. You know nothing. I am against Nigerian pastor for their evil. Father Mbaka said that Buhari is a prayer answered. Are you people not aware? Father Mbaka said that Buhari is a prayer answered. Now, how is Nigeria and the prayer answered? Peter Obi is evil. I told you, when they use Peter Obi, I was the only person, only IPOB media warrior that is telling you that Peter Obi is evil. I told you people right here that Peter Obi will be the first elected Igbo president of Ohaneze Ndi Igbo in Daura. Today, is it not happening? Is Peter Obi not the first Igbo president in Daura, Ohaneze Ndi Igbo? The first Ohaneze Igbo president in Daura, Katsina State. How can you make somebody like Peter Obi a president? Somebody that, let me tell you, make promise. If you want to argue, my number is there. Call on the number, or I will drop the link for you so that you can come in on our comment section daily. If you want to argue with the Bible, you come. Then we argue with the Bible. Then I'll give you quotation. You read for me. Then you answer question that follows. Okay? Don't be a comment section robot. The link is there. Click the link and come with your Bible. If you don't have your Bible, I have my Bible. I will lecture you with the Bible. The devil father, the devil, the devil father is in hellfire, while his children is in the world in the brain damage. I told you people go and check all my program. That is why some people say I don't know how to talk. When another match you're now you and your diplomacy, you and the diplomatic, you and the pampering word, where have it lead you to? It lead you to buy peak milk 1,500. Ya bụkwala autopilot or onye abụkwala obedient to ya bụrụ obedient or ndị Christian religious knowledge. Ya bụrụ ofu onye n'ime ha, ya bụrụ Christian religious bondage. Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Greetings from here.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings. Hello, greetings.
Go ahead, make your introduction.
Okay, my name is Osita. So I want to prove something to you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I want to prove that I'm an evangelist.
Okay.
And I've conducted so many crusades.
Okay.
And I want to tell you that one of my adventures, I was able to, to destroy some demons. I'm just laughing. Don't mind me. I'm catching jokes. Don't mind me. What saying?
Ask him, can she watch it? So she's watching evangelist at watching. You watch. Mazi Webo original lock. You two go get luck. If you answer Bible quotation tire today, that is, after they give you into a John go hand Chinese, then you for explain tire today, no evidence.
How can I kill Satan? God couldn't destroy in heaven. Who give me and the concept of me to earth make human being like me destroy him. I never reach now.
Felix Nebechi, you can. The link is there. Come up. I need people like you to come up, not to be on comment section. Come up and defend your Christianity, because according to your Bible, Apostle Paul go for debate. Even the challenger, the one that he go for God of Elijah and the prophet of Baal. Why can't you prove your Jesus that your Jesus has something to offer? In your comment section, Maz, go ahead.
Jesus na bingo. We go use 2 by 2 pursue Jesus out of Africa. Maz
Ndewo nwa Chineke. Makachi, any pastor Chineke ga-akpọ ọkụ wee bịa na my program, you go read Bible tire, you go explain tire, no evidence. Ọkwa Bible, thank God na enweghị any pastor ka mmali Bible, nwere ka ebe ga-agụrụ m na Bible. Jụkwanụ Donald Azubinchi, ask Donald Azubinchi, when I destroyed him, ọgbara ọsọ gbapụta ga bulu record dose, I have played the full record. Okolozi epulie to tell you that Obula by mouth, and that was his end. Obu not the righteous.
very well that what you are doing will not hold ground. But you are part of those that are going to contribute reasons for the elections to be delayed.
Okay.
I have it a very, very good, convincing evidence that Tinubu sent you Simon Ekpa money. I saw your videos at the beginning of this Biafra thing that you are doing. I saw how lean you are. Now I've seen how grown your cheeks have become. I'm going to place 2 pictures to describe your 2 different scenarios. Your Biafra thing, I cared to vote in people that are dominating and controlling the whole country. Everybody's suffering it.
I'll watch this video later. I think because I have another program. This program, I have it tomorrow, and I think this video our brother sent to me. I will use it tomorrow. Then the end autopilot na-ezuzu. Look at the editing. Now this is what autopilot. This is their stupidity. Gịnị dị iche autopilot na ndị Christian religious bingos in Afia. Now they carry gun from Russia. They now edit the everything come out. They now put bush background. Kashize gị na Biafra land. Na Biafra land. Brain damage. So on this note, I will be drawing the curtain down here. But to be honest, before I draw the curtain down, and mụtalọ m ikwu okwu without ịkpọ onye nna agwa afa. Amụtalọ m ya. And nnebe na-ekwu okwu ihe nji akpa afa bụ ka ị malụ na nna agwa gị direct. So that ihe ahụ ị ga-eme ka ị mee ya. Abataghị m this struggle make a friend. I have enough friend already. And we are flowing well. On your own, my boundary. So don't think that you that is watching me, don't think that number that struggler 2020. In case you don't know, I'm not a Gomez back and this is struggle. And those that know me, even a former national coordinator Italy in the person of Mazi Michael Iruanya, join about me. Iyoji malum bu Paul Okunuka. Oihoji malum onye nsogbu. So don't think that na nsogbu mbido taa. Jụọ our former national coordinator Italy, Michael Iruanya. Join kedu maka Paul. Ọ ga-agwa gị na Paul bụ onye okwu. You don't tell me something and they expect me to dissect, to just tell you, oh, no. I know how many. If you something, you go explain to me that thing before Nabatia. I don't take something because I just say no. If you something rubbish, I'll just throw it. That's why some people will tell you that Mazi Achebe is very stubborn. It's not stubborn. You must explain to me. I will understand what you are telling me. Because I belong more yes member. Another man, anything equal. Oh yes, you can kenwa. Oh yes, you jeka. Oh yes, naka. Oh yes, kwelu. Oh yes, ashra mili. Oh yes, asige mili. Oh yes. Another man here. Hi yes, you don't trust me. Hi yes, you say I can't do with you, but I can be oh yes and follow you anyhow. If you are in something, make sure that you will prove it to me. Once I confront you 2-3 times in Atwashi, I will just avoid you. That's me for you. And the reason I do that is 1, you are not feeding me. 2, you are not paying my house rent. 3, you are nobody to me. 4, you know me because of IPOB. 5, you cannot stop me from IPOB. 6, you cannot tell me what to do in IPOB. 7, you are nobody. You are not. You are in fact. In fact, if you don't stand for reality, I take you as nobody. You cannot stop me from paying my monthly dues. You cannot stop me from paying IPOB, coming to IPOB meeting. In fact, that is why if you are dealing with me, you must be very, very straightforward person. You don't call me to tell me what my brother do without my brother. That my brother, you cannot defend it. Don't call me. Because Okay, then in this struggle where I'm heading to, the people that call themselves media warriors, you need to emancipate yourself from Christian religious bondage, from mental slavery. You cannot carry Christian, you cannot be a religious bigot, a religious gịnị ka na-akpọ the extremist. Then he talk am na gị nọrọ na the same year there. Ndị anyị kwukwa sị, hey, don't pamper it, there is somebody's belief. You must emancipate yourself so that we will face the reality and they fight this Biafra restoration. We cannot continue to condone your stupidity. We cannot condone your foolishness in the name of your belief. A freedom fighter, what? Have you seen any nation being liberated by a Christian leader? Have you seen any nation that a Christian leader give freedom? Have you seen any nation, Christian leader rise up and say, let these people have their freedom in the whole wide world? Have you seen anyone? How can me be fighting to stop Britain to enslave from the enslavement they are carrying in our land, and you are carrying the same strategy, the same bondage they used to capture our people? You want me to join you to defend it, and you are laying false allegation against our people? So at this junction, I want every media warrior to start emancipating themselves, start freeing yourself, start reasoning like human being, stop being a junkie in the name of Christian bondage, so that iyali sonanda ga-apịa 2 by 2. Because I chọọ ịpịawu n'azụ, m ga-eji ezigbo 2 by 2 kpọrọ akpọ pịawu n'ezigbo azụ. We cannot be moving forward while you people will be dragging us backward. I need freedom. India got their freedom by chasing away Christian religious knowledge, Christian British language, everything that has to do with the people that colonized them. They chased all of them away. Go and check around the world. If you want to be free, you must do away with your everything your colonizers brought to you. That is when you will know, yes, you have arrived. Go and check it. India, are they Christian? No. Which people colonized them? Christian country. And now I can face the reality. Inezuzu kokoboloko. Na-eme ka onye apreza na-eme. Ndị ama ya ga-egbu. On this note, can kene the leader of IPOB in the person of Maazị Nnamdi Okwu Kanu. Nke m na-akpọ ikuku a na-afụ anya, the breeze that you can see. Wesị na ọ ga-adịrịrị gị na mma. Ị ga-adị ka echi maka na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Ị ga-adị ka isi mmiri maka na isi mmiri ada ata ata. Ị ga-azụ ka ahịa mana ị ma anakwanụ ka ahịa. Ị ga-adị ndụ wee nwetala anyị Desi Biafra. Onye fụ gị wee tie aka n'obi, ọya obi ga-egbu onye ahụ. Onye si n'ime apụta n'ije a ka onye ahụ were anazi elu mmiri. Ndị ji obi ọjọọ wee na-agba gị mgba, ndị mere n'iru kwampete n'azụ, ha ncha niile ga-eji anazi elu mmiri. Onye ọbụla nsị na Maazị ama apụta n'ike na ebube na-arụsi ike, onye ahụ ga-eji anazi elu mmiri na Eke, jiri anazi elu mmiri na Orie, jiri anazi elu mmiri na Afọ, jiri anazi elu mmiri na Nkwọ, ọ na-aka ọ dị n'Ọfọ. Onye person nke na-apụta si na IPOB ama aga n'iru na-pretend na ya nọ with IPOB, mana ọ na-alụka IPOB, na-egbu IPOB mma mmiri, onye ahụ ọnwụ ike ga-esote ya. Ịma dị ndụ wee fụ Biafra. Ịnọlụ na the struggle, ọ bụrụ nkata ọjọọ ka ị na-akpa alụ your fellow IPOB member, nkata ọjọọ ahụ ga-ekpudo gị n'isi. Ị na-akpa nkata out of jealous, ọ na ị ga-eji wee butuo another media warrior down maka na ọ na-eme ọfụma karịa gị, ịchọ ka ọ bụrụ gị ka a na-aya, ịchọ ka a na-akpa afa gị ebe niile. Nkata ahụ ị na-akpa ka ekpudo gị ebe ị nọ wee dị. onye ọbụla nọ na this struggle nchọrọ iji anya ụfụ maka ịchọ ka irigolu position ebe your own brother nọ, iwee bodi ebubo asị, wee tụkwasị asị, gbaa witness asị mmegide, a ga-agbalụ gị witness asị wee megide gị mbọchị nke gị. Ị ga-eji ikpe asị wee butuo gị, n'ikpe asị ka ị ga-eji wee duna gị mmụọ. Iko ahụ iji wee maalụ onye ọzọ ka ị ga-eji maalụ gị mmaji kwuru mmaji. Ihe ọma imelụ ndị mmadụ ya nachitelu gị, ihe ọjọọ imekwalụ ndị mmadụ ya nachietelu gị. Ebe ọbụla ị nọ wee na-echelu Maazị Achebe Paul echiche ọjọọ, ife ọjọọ bịa gị n'ezinụlọ gị mmaji kwuru mmaji. Ị na-echekwa n'olu m nke ọma, ife ọma bịalụ gị mmaji kwuru mmaji. Ifu iru Maazị Achebe wee bụrụ ka ị ga-eji wee gaa na nke dibịa anya nzu, ka ị wee dị diabolik, ka ị wee menye ife ọjọọ. Ebe ahụ ị nọ wee chee ya bụ echiche, ọya obi, ọya liver, ọya kidney ga-esote gị, skin cancer ga-eso gị, liver cancer ga-eso gị, stomach ulcer ga-eso gị. Ifu m wee kpelu m ekpere ọma, wee chelu m echiche ọma, ihe ọma ga-abịa n'ezinụlọ gị, ihe ọma ga-afụ gị n'ụtụtụ, igbuo n'aka nri ife ọma, igbuo n'aka ekpa ife ọma, igbuo n'iru ife ọma, igbukwanụ n'azụ ife ọma, ife ọma ka ya na-enweta. Ike iji wee maalụ m ga-abịa alụ gị mmaji kwuru mmaji. Ọ na mkpere ka ọ ga-adị n'Eke, ọ na ka ọ ga-adị n'Orie, ọ na ka ọ ga-adị n'Afọ, ọ na ka ọ ga-adị na Nkwọ. Ise, ọ dị n'Ọfọ. Wee na-asị onye ọbụla nke na-ebe ọpụta ọ sị na Biafra ma abịa, onye ahụ ga-ewu anazi elu mmiri bife nweta Biafra. Onye ọbụla nke pụta wee sị na ya ma afụ Biafra, na ya ma adịchanata ndụ ka Biafra wee bịa, ọ naghị ekwuru ya ka ọ ga-eju ọnwụ ike ga-eji wee bịakwutie, ọ ma dị ndụ ọ naghụ ewee nweta Biafra, ọ ga-adọla ozu ka Biafra wee bịa, and ọ ga-eme ọsịsọ maka na ọ ma anọte aka ndụ ya anya ama jide ka Biafra ghara ịbịa. So Chineke ga-anapụ ya ndụ ya n'ike ka Biafra wee bịa ọsịsọ. Ọ na ka ọ ga-adị, ọ na mkpere ka ọ ga-adị n'Eke, ọ na ka ọ ga-adị n'Orie, ọ na ka ọ ga-adị n'Afọ, ọ na ka ọ ga-adị na Nkwọ. Wee na-ekwubi okwu n'isi ụmụ IPOB niile nọ n'ụwa niile ebe ọbụla ha nọ n'ụbọchị nke tata, wee sị ka Chukwu okike abịa ama, chi nke nna nna anyị fa, Chineke nọ n'ala Biafra, chi ihe niile dị n'ala Igbo, ihe na-ejelu ndị Igbo ozi, ihe ya na Igbo na-ejelu ozi, ihe na-achịkwa ala Biafra na ihe nọ n'ala Biafra, ka o binye n'isi ndị IPOB niile, ndị dị jenu, ka ị na-echekwebe ha n'otu n'otu, gozibe ha n'otu n'otu, nye ha ndị na-enwere aka ọlụ ka ha nwee aka ọlụ, ndị nọ na nrịarịa ka ha nwere onwe ha, mee ka ha nwee ike wee jee ụlọọgwụ ebe a ga-agwọ ha ọrịa, zitelu ha onye enyemaka ga-enapụta onye ọbụla nọ na nsogbu ebe ọ nọ. Wee sị ndị nke nọ n'ime mkpọrọ ka ị ga-agba ha ume, mee mgbe ọbụla ndị ọkaikpe ga-eje ebe a ka ha wee nwere onwe ha, ndị a na-amarịkwa nna ha nọ n'ime mkpọrọ, mee ka anyị mata ebe ha nọ, ka ndị ọkaikpe wee gaa dị ga napụta ha. Ife niile dị n'ala Biafra binye na ọtọ jebela anyị ije, gaala anyị ije na Eke, gaala anyị ije na Orie, gaala anyị ije na Afọ, gaala anyị ije na Nkwọ. Bịa deela anyị aya anụnwa nkenke, ayọ gị nke a dịka nwata na-asa arụ n'afọ, wee sị ka imezuolu m nke a, amaghọ m ekpe, amakwala ọnụ m agọ, mana ịma mkpa anyị niile, wee sị ka ị bịa were Biafra wee na anyị aka n'obi, si anyị na anyị agbalịala, wee sị na imeela anyị nke a, anyị ga-efe gị ofufe, wee jakwanụ gị bụ Chukwu okike abịa ma onye pụrụ ime ihe niile mma, ma kwee n'ọgụ nwa merie. Ọ na mkpere ka ọ ga-adị n'Eke, ọ na ka ọ ga-adị n'Orie, ọ na ka ọ ga-adị n'Afọ, ọ na ka ọ ga-adị na Nkwọ. Ọnụ niile kwere ise ga-afụ ihe ọma. Ise. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, anyị abịago n'isi njedebe n'ụbọchị nke tata, wee sinye ma alụ gị mmebe ọbụla ị nọ. Chebirikwanụ m echi na anyị abịago na anyị abịago, o nwere onye anyị ga-agbala ọsọ, kama anyị ga-agba ọsọ, ndị ilo ga-agba ọsọ. Ise nchọ ka anyị mata bụ ịbụrụ nwa afọ Igbo, ifiri ya na-asị gị our village people, our elders are pushing us, kịta nụa ka anyị ga-eme ka our people naba, ka anyị ga-amalụ, because anyị nidiri ịmata ndị elders anyị abụ ike ahụ a gwara anyị na ha ji, anyị ji agbalụ ha ọsọ ka ha nye anyị dị ike ka anyị welie wee lụpụtaba ezigbo ife ọ dị ezigbo mkpa. Elders anyị, ndị nna nna anyị ha, ịchọ ikpe ekpere ị ga na-ekpe ịpụta ụtụ yọọ nna nna anyị ha mgbaghalụ ebe ọ bụ na nọ wee kọjọọ our ancestors biko yọọ ha mgbaghalụ ebe ọ bụ na ị na-okwujọọ ha maka Christian religious bondage, yọọ mgbaghalụ, yọọ ha ka ha gbaghalụ gị maka na anyị ekwuga alụ n'ọnụ ịnọkata isi Holy Ghost fire your father. Gwa m ka your father ga-ebe oneche gị anya ọyara iwe okoboko ọnụ ịtọ wee pịawa gị azụ. Afụfụ anyị na-ata n'ụbọchị nke tata maka gịnị? Anyị gbapụta nna anyị azụ chọbazie chi na anyị na-amaghị ebe o si pụta. Kịta anụ a anyị ga-aga yọọ mgbaghalụ, anyị yọzie nna nna anyị ha mgbaghalụ, anyị gwazie ha ka ha nye anyị ngozi ahụ ha kwesịrị inye anyị ka anyị wee nwee ike bupụta ihe anyị kwesịrị ibupụta wee mee ihe anyị kwesịrị ime. Ọ bụchi ihe m ga-agwa unu. Aka m bụkwa nwanne unu nwoke MAP eziokwu bụ ndụ 1 na Biafra land. Ya ma alụ gị mma. Until I come your way again, remember, no retreat, no surrender. Onye gba ọsọ nke o mere eme ana n'iyi nwere anya anyị fụrụ iru ya. Nke ikpeazụ a 2x2 mpịawa azụ reloaded. Almost here Biafra. Austin Onyeka, greetings from here. Chinonso Felix, nwanne ekenekwa m gị. Hi, nnukwu madam. Chizoba Felix, yana Chris Felix, ekenekwa m unu. Wee na-ekenekwa Henry Njamanze, greetings from here. Candidi Construction Company, greetings from here. Ajoku Theophilus, nna akọkọ onye gba mkpụrụ mmiri. Eze Ife, ndewo. Na ọ bụ na m akpọnwụla afa gị biko gbaghalụ. Jide ọfọ Biafra, ekenekwa m gị. Kara Gold, ndewo. Nkechi ekenekwa m gị. Uche si Royal Link, ndewo. People karị ke ndị m ga-akpọrọ afọ ibi biko ọ na m akpọrọ afa gị. Ifeanyị Uche, ndewo. Ọ ya adị n'echi ga-amala anyị mma. Ifeanyị Austin, ndewo. Ya mala anyị niile mma. Penny Uchechukwu, ekenekwa m gị. IPOB, one family, IPOB. Ya mala anyị niile mma. Ndewo. Ọ dị n'echi.